Yo,
Welcome back to another week, another segment to express yourself.
express yourself.
Yes, sir.
Let's get it, man.
Your boy G Butters.
Yo, Waze, you know that.
Yes, sir. Today
And
we
we
got a
got-
special guest.
Special guest,
BTU Rell.
BTU
Yes, sir.
Rell, man. What's up, man? How you feeling?
Feeling good. Feeling
My dog,
good.
my
Yeah,
dog,
what's
my
happening?
dog. Welcome.
Thank you for having me on.
Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. That's So today, man. If you wanted to, you can tell some people about you. You said BTU Rell. Let them know what you're talking about, what it is.
Yeah, so BTU stands for Bigger Than Us, nonprofit organization. Me and 5 other my other friends started. We've been doing this since 2015, really.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's been a while.
2015, yeah.
It's been a long time.
8 years. Damn.
Yeah, but we ain't really put the efforts in until 2017. But we've been calling ourselves BTU since 15. So we just try to do a whole bunch of stuff with the community, try to help give back. I mean, the position that most of us grew up in, we figured that, a lot of people need the type of stuff that we giving out. You know what I mean? So, myself, who am I? I graduated from St. Francis, played football. That was like number one sport. I ran track too. Team captain on the championship team. Yeah. So all of that. Graduated from Northrop. Got a daughter. Love her to death. Yeah. So, but yeah, pretty much it for real.
You man, I just was thinking, man, because like you said, 2015, y'all kind of when y'all assembled each other, and y'all were like, so what was it then that you said bigger than us, like in 2015? Because obviously y'all you said you didn't get started till like 2017.
Yeah.
What was 2015 that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. So really,
where'd that name come from?
We called ourselves New Sound at first because we always been friends. New Sound.
New Sound.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay,
I've been
New
friends
Sound.
with some of them people since 7th grade, 6th grade. You know what I mean? So
Okay.
I knew them more than half of my life.
Gotcha.
So it's kind of like we always been friends. And then once we graduated high school, we was like, man, let's do something. You know what I mean? So we ended up start throwing parties. And I was in college, they was in college, so we was college kids.
Right.
And that's what we called ourselves New Sound because we come with the new wave. And then we kind of figured like, nah, that's not really enough. And we found somebody else on the internet with the name already. So we were like, we need to create.
Really?
Yeah. We need to create a different name, man. We can't be somebody else's name.
That's right.
So we just in the park one day, and we had just got done doing flag football, and we just chilling out in the park, just hanging out, talking, stuff that we always do.
Yeah.
And Marqueson just said, "What about the name Bigger Than Us?" And then,
really?
Yep. We just
really
everybody.
Do you know what time that was? Was that 20? Was that the whole 2017 time, or that
was like 2015 about the time when we changed our
that
name.
was 2015.
Yeah, so we changed our name from New Sound. We were looking for a new name to call ourselves because we didn't want to call ourselves New Sound anymore.
Yeah,
somebody already had this. We were like, we just kept thinking the names like, what the hell are we gonna call ourselves? And then Marquise came with Bigger Than Us, and then that was it. We were like, skip it.
So, but at that time, you guys were, like you said, you kind of just throwing parties.
Yeah. Yeah, so I guess our first official event when we called ourselves BTU was a 90s party. So yeah, so it was like at the Y off of close to Paulding off Sterling. I think it's Sterling Drive or something like that. But we threw our first like official BTU party on that day. But we've been throwing parties up. But when that failed, we was like, oh man, we can't do that. We don't want to do parties no more. Because at first we had a whole bunch of success.
When it failed?
Yeah, so yep. So
what you mean? Like what?
So we had a whole bunch of success throwing all these parties through our college. And then when we changed our name to BTU, I don't know, people had came to the party because the 90s party, we hit the streets hard though, promoting it hard. We went to the beer tent. I don't know y'all remember the beer tent? Yeah, we was in the beer tent handing out stuff. At the college party handing out flyers. We went to the mall. Yeah. We went everywhere handing out these 90s party, you know what I mean? Yeah. And we thought we was gonna have a big turnout. All of us there, it's probably like, because it wasn't, it's a core group of us, but we also got brothers and whatever. So it's probably like 15 of us ready to rock this thing, you know what I mean? So we all took pictures or whatever. Okay, cool. All right, let's let everybody in. I say about 5 people walked in.
Hey, they don't know about them crickets, bro. hey, that's some shit for real.
Yeah,
that shit real, bro.
And they text you like,
that shit is so real, bro. The crickets is so. I was just talking about that shit this weekend to somebody for them.
For real,
it's not no joke, nigga.
I swear to God. So about
that shit'll fuck you up. Hey, didn't it though?
Yeah. So it's all of us. We all of us like cool. We did everything cool. We all got our nice outfit. We think it's about to be dope.
Especially 90s, like, I ain't gonna lie, I would have even been like,
like
90s is about to be hard.
Yeah, but that was
Everybody liked the 90s.
that was back in 15, so I don't know how many people was throwing them 90s
I
parties
still
in.
feel
But still,
like
though,
that shit
we
sounds
thought it
dope,
was
though. It
we thought
sounds
it was
dope.
rocking. We did Back to the Future, but we did the Back to the 90s thing.
Oh my
we had the whole everything,
God,
bro. We went all out to try to promote that event.
Yeah.
And then people was hitting me up like, "Oh, I'm gonna be there. What time it start?" You know, we got all everybody hitting us up like, "Oh, I'm gonna be there." Nobody showed up, but people did show up, but they stayed in the parking lot. Then some girls got in a fight, and then everybody left. So 5 people walked in, but I guess it was like 20-some people outside. That tested us though. It was like, do you want to throw parties still? I mean, we still want to throw parties, but at the same time, we was like, man, this ain't it. You know what I mean? We invested all this stuff just to not get a return. So we went back to the drawing board, try to think of what we were gonna do. And we still like the name Bigger Than Us. You know what I mean? So we want to change the name again.
Yeah, but I like that too.
Yeah, so we was just like
Bigger Than Us. That's hard.
So we was just like, what we gonna do basically? And we met at my crib. I think we like laid down all the options what we can do. Do we want to be a nonprofit, for profit, all the other stuff?
Still 2015.
Yeah, still 20. Okay. Yep. And we just like, all right, let's vote on it.
Okay.
And ever since then, that's been our method on how we gonna get stuff decided.
So it was y'all 5 guys?
No, it probably was more. It probably 7 of us at this time.
Oh, at that time, it was actually more. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Like I said, everyone got brothers and whatever, but it's a core. It's a core of us. It's six of us is the core. But about 7 or 8 of us that was at my crib that day. We was like, man, what we're gonna do is like let's just vote on some stuff. So we was like, all right, we're gonna give it a week. We went out, researched some stuff, came back and was like, all right, I think this is it right here. And we voted on what we was gonna do. You know? So really we just carried the name BTU, saying we're gonna do something, but we didn't really do anything until 2017. Somebody was like, hey man, I see y'all group. So every time we take pictures or whatever, we tag BTU at the bottom of it. But we weren't really doing that. You know, we just showing up places, just being social. You know what I mean? So like I said, we college kids still. I'm still in college at this time. I didn't graduate till 2017. So I'm in college this whole time as we doing this stuff. So I wear BTU. We had the hats.
Yeah.
One of our friends, Deshaun, he was trying to distress hats. So he blessed us with like 10 hats. Like, here, y'all can take this and y'all just let me distress the hats and whatever y'all sell, y'all just tag me and stuff. We were like, cool. And ever since then, that was like the initial start. So when people started seeing BTU, we already was tagging it on the Instagram post. Yeah. People started seeing it on the hats. They were like, damn, that hat tight because of distress, for one. Yeah. And then 2, I've been seeing you talk about that, what that means. So that led to more conversation. Yeah. Yep. And then the momentum just started rolling. So now we creating more hats. You know, we started off with 10 hats that he blessed us with. And we done ran through
the hats was the first thing.
The first thing. That was the first physical thing that people can see.
Okay. Right.
Yep. And then I want to say my senior year in high school, in college. So fast forward to 2016. 2016. Okay. Yeah, because we selling the hats then. Yep. 16, we was like, let's throw one more party. And we threw party in honor of Jim. It was Mo. It was Mo's birthday. Y'all people probably don't know who Mo is, but it was Mo's birthday. So we were like, all right, we're gonna throw one more party, you know what I mean? Because we had quit throwing parties because of the 90s party.
Oh yeah. Right.
So we were like, all right, we're gonna throw one more for Mo's birthday. We're gonna turn it out. We found a venue, did everything that we usually do, promoted it, sending it to everybody. Every time we see somebody at St. Francis party, hand them the flyers and all that. But this time, it rocked. I ain't gonna lie. It rocked. So for Mo. So we like, happy birthday, Mo, BTUs. Yeah. So they think of Mo and BTU, but he not. But they seen BTU and they was at the party, so they enjoyed the experience. Like, man, they some cool dudes. Right. So the momentum is building from the hats. Me always saying BTU, us always tagging it. Yeah. And then we threw that party, me basically exiting college. So they like, y'all tight type shit. You know what I mean? So now people clinging on to where it's like, all right, y'all tight. So how can I support y'all even more? So that's when we decided, like, okay, we did vote last time, but this time is more so like, let's start doing some effort behind it. Like, let's really do some shit and structure something.
That's right.
So we ended up structuring the nonprofit, and then somebody came and was like, hey man, I see y'all doing all this stuff. Y'all want to help with this backpack event? And that was Tyler Fuller. And
hold on. So somebody just came. So Tyler just came to y'all
out the blue, like, hey, y'all want to do this event for us?
When was this? 2016.
This is 2017.
2017.
Yep. So now I graduated college now. So now the dude, like, I see y'all doing y'all thing. Like I said, they clinging on to us. They seeing that we got the hats. They seeing that we hosting these parties, and they seeing that BTU everywhere, basically within our friend group. Because not everyone's wearing BTU because they really don't know us. But the dude, like, man, I see y'all doing all this stuff. do y'all want to host this backpack event that I'm holding with the church? We're like, all right, yeah, like you know what I mean, like no problem. Like we've been wanting against just a nonprofit work, like let's make it work. And then from there, we just took off, event after event. It just happened from some people just really supporting, like believing in what we got. Like the dude blessed us with the hats, dude blessed us with the event, and the rest is history. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's how we got started. That's how we got here today. You know what I mean? Off someone blessing us, and then we just took it and ran with it. You know, implemented our ideas, put in our effort, added extra, whatever. But the start of it was people blessing us.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
No, that's what's up. So with the okay, so after Tyler did the backpack, because I know you guys do that. You still do that, right?
Yeah. We just did our eighth annual just a couple years ago or 2 weekends ago.
Right. So yeah, that's crazy, right? That's dope, right? Yeah. So
real.
when you got eighth annual, you know what I'm saying? You was it like after that first event, you just was like, yeah, I like this.
Yeah.
Because that's backpacks, man. That's cool, man.
Yeah.
So what all is it? Because it might be more than backpacks. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Yeah, it was. So when we sat there, our imagination is wild. You know, we still young at the time. So we like, man, let's do this. Let's add that. Blah blah blah. So we added like a whole carnival style to the backpack event.
Okay.
And I feel like that. Yeah.
Activities at the event.
Yeah. So I feel like when we was able to accomplish all of the stuff that we actually written down, and it came to life.
Yeah.
That where people was like, oh yeah, this tight. Like we sit back like this, even though we didn't get paid, we coming out of pocket. We like, oh yeah, this backpack has been hard. It's tight, man. Let's do some more stuff. So I think that first year we probably gave away 100 backpacks.
Okay.
That was through the church,
That's dope.
Yeah, through the church or whatever. But just putting our efforts behind it, we meeting every week, and stuff just seemed so official and it seemed right. You know, the next year I think we gave away like 3, and then the next year after that I think we gave away like 1,000.
1,000 backpacks.
Yeah.
Damn, by your third year.
Yeah.
Damn, that's what's up.
And gave away 1,000.
Wow, congrats.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, for real, it's tight. And that just comes with it is.
Think about how many backpacks that is.
It was backpack supplies, whole bunch of activities. You know, we always partner with someone though. You know what I mean? So it's not just us bringing on the backpack.
Yeah, still though.
Yeah, so we gave away over 1,000. We had every event we gonna have something to where people can enjoy themselves. We want to throw events for the family, not just kids. You know what I mean? So we'll bring out the fire truck or bring out the police truck or police cars and stuff like that. Bounce house, face paint. But then we have some extra stuff. So we're like cornhole and other adult games. You know what I mean? So people can really enjoy themselves.
Outdoor type of
Yeah, and we usually have it at a park.
Yeah.
So the kids can run around, do what they need to do, and the parents can hang out and chill. Right. You know?
Yeah.
And our first couple of years, we did a water balloon fight. Yeah, that was tight. We wanted to bring that back this year, but it had rained, so we ended up having to cancel all the water stuff. But I feel like that was a good activity that you can add to it. So if anyone out there, y'all want to throw an event during the summertime, definitely add a water balloon fight because that took it to the next level. Yeah, it made it seem like we all together type shit. You know what I mean? Because we all getting wet. We all
getting wet.
Yeah, you know what I mean? We all.
Everybody trying to be cute all the time.
Yeah, it's a war type shit.
You know what I mean? Everybody trying to be cute. So once you throw the water out there, I mean,
yeah, it don't matter at that point.
You just gotta take that shit.
Yeah, so if y'all ever throw an event, man, during the summertime, try to add the water balloon fight for real, because I miss it. Because we wasn't able to put it on because after the third year, it was complications between all the events since then. Because now we more serious, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, after that first backpack event, that's when we was like, that's tight. And it was us writing down the idea and actually bringing everything to life, which was like, it fulfilled us. Like, damn, we giving it to these kids. We didn't know how. We ain't parents coming up and hugging us and crying and all type of stuff. You know what I mean? So it's like we changing the environment. You know? So yeah, it was dope. I ain't gonna lie to you.
That shit, bro. I love that. So
dope.
I mean, that's dope. I was just trying to think, like, you know, because now fast forward, we 2023.
Yeah.
What all have you guys been able to do even since then?
Since then?
Yeah, you know, from the backpack event to what all does BTU do now? I know that's not all y'all do.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So over the years, man, we probably hosted ourselves maybe like 50 events and been a part of another 30, 40. You know what I mean? Okay. So close to 100 events that we didn't either hosted or been a part of, and I think we kind of finding our lane, because even though we 8 years in, it's forever changing. So it's kind of like we trying to find our lane. I think we have, and that being networking. So that's some stuff that we do. Community, so more so family driven. We do family driven events. The Easter. So outside of those two things, we try to just go to everyone else events and just support them. But we do a lot of community events, so outside at the park, or a lot of networking events with young adults. So yep, and we do a charity dodgeball tournament.
Charity dodgeball.
Yeah,
Okay.
so that's where we go, and um, I guess the winning team get half of the proceeds, other half of the proceeds go to a family for Christmas time. And we also partner with
Okay.
Adam Holiday Foundation. Holiday Foundation for that.
Adams Holidays Foundation.
Yeah, so he'd be the one to pick the family. He got the requirements or whatever.
Okay.
And then we host some other private events. You know what I mean? So stuff that you got to get invited to. So, but yeah, we do a lot. Like I said, we didn't host maybe like 50 events. Been a part of another 20, 30 events. I mean, I had to work with someone just the other day on our numbers. I think we said like a direct, so like us talking to somebody, direct impact like over 10,000 people over these past like 8 years. You know what I mean? But indirect is like you can't even keep count. You know what I mean? So it's like, but direct us, people coming to our events and we talking to them, handing stuff or whatever the case may be. Yeah, it's
accumulated to
about 10,000. You know what I mean? Partnership with Amazon. We partner on Amazon. Found the one right out there off South, whatever the street is on South.
So how would you speak about that partnership? How did that work? How did that come about?
Again, somebody blessing us.
Okay.
Somebody blessing us. So the lady just emailed us. I thought it was fake. I thought they were trying to scam me. I'm like, what's going on? Like, cause I seen the little logo at the bottom and I never seen the logo before. So I'm like, but it said Amazon something. So I'm like,
oh, it's a different logo.
Yeah, so it's not the Amazon with the smile.
Yeah.
They got, so each department got their own little logo. So this is where the lost shit go. Everything that's lost. So she hit me up. Oh, well, we heard about you guys and we need this filled out. We need this filled out, but we want to make y'all donation partners. So I'm looking like, I sent the screenshot to the group. I'm like, y'all think this real? Text and ain't nobody really know. So I'm like, so I guess I'm gonna just fill it out just to see what happened. And then she called me. Like, yeah, I'm glad you filled it out. Such and such told us about BTU. And, we tired of working with all the big nonprofits. We want to work with the small guys who actually making an impact in the community. So whoever told her all this stuff, they really hyped us up.
It's hard.
So we went to Amazon, did a little small tour of the building. And we got to go in the back area where they got all the lost and found stuff. It's probably about big as his house, the area. All in these crates, whatever you want.
Oh. Love.
Yeah, so we like that crate. I was like, that crate. But we had to be reasonable because we don't really do anything automotive, but we still grab some jacks or whatever. But at the same time, they like, all right, y'all, we know y'all don't need that, but they gonna let us get us anyway. You know what I mean? So we just came through and just tapping crates. We need all of this shit. We need this. We grabbed like 4 or 5 crates full of clothes and shoes. We grabbed a whole bunch of toys. Every toy we saw, we grabbed. So whole bunch of outside appliances. Like I said, we grabbed some jacks, some stuff for the cars. We grabbed a whole bunch of stuff. And then for this Easter event that we just had, we gave all that shit away.
Every single thing got given away.
Yep. Wow. If it didn't get given away now, it's gonna get in the future. But just about everything we had. Yeah. We lined it up.
Damn.
Over here, we had partnered with Goodies. They brought another church in. They brought a whole bunch of clothes. Brought our stuff. And I think we gave away maybe like 600 items. 600 items, 600 free meals, 3,500 eggs. And this last Easter event was dope. You know what I mean? It was crazy. But over the years, we were able to accomplish a lot. I won't lie to you. We worked with Parks and Recs. The YMCA, we hosted the Saturday Night Live Fever. So for a whole year, every month, one Saturday a month, we hosted like a lock-in type shit. Okay. From like 7 to 9 or 7 to 10, do some type of activity. We brought people from all over. So
it's a lock-in with the Y.
Yep.
And it's a who's the audience? Who's coming in?
The kids.
Okay.
The kids. So they got youth. Yeah. So it's like a youth lock-in. My fault.
Lock-in. There we go. Yeah. So I want to make sure.
Yep. So it's a youth lock-in. They bring in these kids, and we was brought in to bring. So this is another point. So whenever we get to talk about struggles, they bring us in to get more Black people to come in. You know what I mean? So the first day was cool. The first time we had it, It had basketball on the flyer. Everybody came out. It was deep. The next time we like, all right, we're gonna do this instead. We were about to play pickleball or something. You know what I mean? I forgot what we had did. But everyone like, we ain't playing basketball today. We like, no, we're gonna bring something different. You know what I mean? The numbers was low after that.
Right.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Because they ain't trying to. We here to play basketball. I don't want to play nothing else. But we brought in to expand. We trying to expand everybody horizon, which is what the Y told us. Like, so y'all bring in these South, and we gonna give y'all whatever y'all want to do. We not gonna do basketball every time. So we're gonna do something different every time. That was the goal. That's what we written down. But the kids wasn't going for it. Yeah, you know what I mean?
They want to hoop.
Yeah, but so the numbers was down maybe like 2 or 3 months. But other than that, a lot of kids came. We did a lot of stuff. Like we learned how to bake cupcakes with Isaac. What's the lady name? Isaac for cakes or cakes for Isaac. You ever heard of her before? Oh yeah, y'all need to get in touch with her. She just got a building. But yeah, she came in, did cupcakes for her and her partner. We had the National Guard there. We had a lady who was doing like eyebrows who just started her business. A whole bunch of other people. You know what I mean? So we bringing in all these people from the community to come talk to these kids. So that speaks to the bigger than us name.
Right.
So that was another thing we did. Man, we did a lot. I mean, 8 years is it just, you know what I mean? Like that's a lot of time. Yeah. And we did so much within that years. I probably can't even remember everything we did. You know what I mean? Like even if I try to write it all down.
You said like 50 if you guys hosted 50 of y'all own events, and then another 30 to 50
we just been a part of
along with, you know what I'm saying, and joined other people. It ain't no, it's probably ain't no saying. That's tough.
Yeah, for real.
It's very involved though.
Yeah, for real.
It's very, very involved, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I met Rell. I really just met him. I just met him. We was at Ty's
earlier this year.
Yeah, it was earlier this year. 2023. It was at what was the event called? What was it for? It was
Ty Simmons. He was basically giving like statements.
He was like putting everybody on with something, and he had invited several vendors. Had some catering. He kind of just letting us know about. Okay, I think it was more so he's just kind of letting us know about him and the Human Agricultural Co-op. I think it was kind of letting us know about the big grant they had just got and the things that they were planning to do and what they were trying to attack with it.
Yeah, trying to partner us all with him. Yeah.
So something like that. You know what I'm saying? It was an event like that, and that's when I met him. And right away, I felt you. Like I said, I felt you. I felt your soul. I felt just like you could just tell when somebody doing it. Like, and it's just bigger than just. I mean, not even just like bigger than us, but like also just like it's just bigger than self, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I'm really trying to find ways to just like better this community, better the people around me, better people in this world. You know what I'm saying? And I'm curious, what do you feel like that comes from for yourself now? Like beyond BTU, prior to like who are you? Like how did you become this person? Like what was it in your upbringing maybe that got you to where you at? Like where you feel like you're this way? You can think about it. You can take your time.
And it's crazy. I just talked to my students today. So I teach at Snyder.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I'm a JAG teacher. So
what is it called?
JAG, Jobs for American Graduates. It's like Adulting 101. So
okay.
Basically,
that's dope.
Yeah,
that's a good ass class.
Yeah,
there we go. I never had a class like that.
It's dope. I ain't gonna lie to you.
That's some good shit.
It's some tight stuff for real. We get through and I teach them how to get a job and a whole bunch of other stuff. Yep. But today I gave my speech over who I was, and it's crazy you asked me that because I told them.
Right.
So my upbringing is, it's really, I wouldn't say really, I don't really like to talk about myself a lot, but that typical story, people grew up on the South Side, but it get deeper though, because.
Talk to us.
Just being all the way 100, man, I was in gangs, but not like super heavy involved in it.
Right.
But family members was.
Okay.
And they knew where we lived. So one of the nights, I'm sleeping, windows right here, right next to my bed, the window's like right there. And I hear my cousin and brother just talking outside. Next thing you know, gunshots. My window shatter and the car window shatter. You know what I mean? Those are the type of nights I had to live through. You know what I mean? Not just once. I mean, maybe my house got shut up 3 times, robbed a whole bunch of times. You know what I mean? Mom with drug dealers. You know what I mean? They coming in robbing us. So that was the life I grew up in. So it's kind of like I hear these people talking about, I grew up on the South Side. It was rough. Like I was like associate getting, you know what I mean? Like just because I was associated with this stuff. And then you ever seen the movies where they got like the the older brother, the gang member, and the little brother not. But the older brother trying to keep the little brother out of the gang.
Trying to keep him out of there.
Yeah, don't mess with this over. That's how it was for me. You know what I mean? Then my brother like, no, you gonna
big
do
brother
football.
was actually there trying to make sure
do
you stayed
football.
away from,
Don't do none of this
That's
because ain't no love over here.
Bro.
Yep, shout out big bro for real.
Love, bro, for real.
Yeah,
you need those type of men. Even though they in it, like even though they in the mix, it's like they still know that
like this ain't it.
Without, it's not all it sound out to be. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no cool shit, bro.
Yeah.
Like I just fuck around, and got caught up in it, but it's not really fun, bro.
Yeah.
Because again, you do gotta look at like sometimes, bro, you losing people.
Losing people. You could have lost
losing people, bro. Like you literally, people ended up missing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Dead. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit ain't no cool shit, bro.
It ain't, bro.
So I feel that.
I love type of lifestyle, and I knew all of them. They come over, hang out, everything. I'd have seen everything. I'd have seen it all. Like I was a gang member. You know what I mean? Because I'm so cool, and I really don't got too much to say. I always been like a keep to myself type of person growing up. So that was my upbringing. So I used to keep to myself, witnessing everything, seeing people get shot. There's all type of craziness. You know what I mean? And it's kind of like I still was able to keep my true self, who I was. You know what I mean? But I also think that built me for any type of adversity I was able to face.
That's right.
You know what I mean? A lot of people don't really know who I am, and they kind of like they don't understand why I act a certain way.
Right.
So I have got a lot of backlash. Oh, he not all this other stuff, and it's kind of like you really don't even know who I am. You just met me just now with the nonprofit stuff. You think I'm supposed to be this happy-go-lucky person, but at the same time, like you didn't understand that I came from all of this. Right. I'm not even about to tell you all that. You know what I mean? Because I don't need to waste my time.
Come on now.
You know, you already judging me based off this little bit of information you got.
Right.
So it's kind of like I just don't even really tell people too much of that about me for real. So y'all just heard some deep shit. Yeah. But yeah, that was the upbringing that I had and keeping to myself. And I think one of the days that really changed my life, it's 3 times, and they all happen in college. They all happen in college.
Okay, so college is huge for you.
College is huge.
You said you did 4 years. You graduated from college.
Yeah.
What'd you end up getting before you touch in?
My bachelor's in business administration and sports marketing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Congrats, bro.
Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate it. So when I tore my ACL in college.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So this is all one season.
Whole college. Athlete part.
For real.
It feels like it. I know it does.
Man, this is all one season though. So the year 2013, before we was calling ourselves New Something.
Okay.
So 2013, I'm telling you, I had a lot of buzz going into the season. I played as a freshman. You know what I mean? They looking up to me to start making strides and improvement. But again, I kept quiet. I kept to myself, so I didn't talk too much. So I wasn't viewed as like a vocal leader.
Okay.
So, but people still respecting me. I'm making a lot of buzz, but my cousin died. So now I'm like, I can't really practice. I can't really do shit. Like I don't want to be here. You know what I mean? My cousin dead.
Right.
Blah blah blah. All them gang members that I knew that year also, I think a couple of them died, and they did like the craziest. I mean, they already locked up for it. They did the craziest. I think they fought some dude after the club, stabbed him. Ambulance was taking them. They shot at the ambulance. Y'all can search the story up. They shot at the ambulance type shit. And I know what's up? You know what I mean? Like I know these people. They all little bro, go grab me some Pepsi. You know what I mean? From the gas station. I know these people, and all that stuff is just weighing them. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like 2013. I'm balling out in football though, but all the mental behind the scenes stuff was just weighing on me. So I ended up finally getting past all that towards the end of the season, and coming up on our playoff game, we feel like we got a team to go to the championship. We ended up playing this team, and it don't even really matter. But we playing the team. And the dude, the quarterback, he chop blocked me it's towards the end of the game. He chop blocked me and tear my ACL. So I just knew it was tore. You know what I mean? They doing all that check and stuff. But at that point, I'm like, man, this how my whole year been. You know what I mean? I've been like doing good in this area, but another area destroys me. So I thought about quitting football. I thought about just dropping out, just getting rid of all the stuff. And that's when everything changed. I'm just like, I talked to then everyone that I thought that was important about this decision. And I just felt how everyone believed in me. And ever since then, I feel like that was like the change, like step one, changing my life.
Right.
Like, bro, you got way more like you feeling down right now, but we all counting on you type shit. Like, don't give up on us. You're going to give up on us if you give up. This ain't just about you. So it was kind of like, I felt that from everyone that I had talked to. So that was like, okay, I got to be able to push through anything that I got in front of me. So that was one. And then two was when, like, again, I faced a lot of adversity, especially in college. I was trying to be a team captain. So we put our name on the ballots, blah, blah, blah. And the coach, I guess it was getting the end of the time to vote for it. The head coach called me in the office, was like, look, if you want to be team captain, you're going to talk more. And then, like, shit, right now, we got you on the ballot, but I'm saying no because you don't talk. But ever since that point, I'm like, I got to start speaking. I got to start speaking up because I was just like, damn, if they notice I'm not,
year, junior year?
This is
still freshman year?
No, because 2013 was my sophomore year.
Yeah, okay.
And then this is like the year after.
Junior.
So yeah, so my junior junior year.
So junior.
Yep. Because I had to sit out a whole year after I tore my ACL.
Right. Okay.
Yep. So, I'll be just skipping over moments, but I'm just trying to touch on the moments that changed my life.
No,
trying to answer the question. My fault.
Good.
Yeah, I won't keep it over the timeline, but so the head coach was like, if you want to be team captain, this is what you got to do. And I felt like that was a challenge to me because I was being quiet, and they used to call me mute sometimes. You know what I mean? Like yeah. So it's kind of like
that quiet.
Yeah, so they were telling jokes and all that stuff. I just be talking like
mute.
Yeah, I just like little joke, little laugh, like, oh, yeah, that was kind of funny type shit, but not really talking, not really engaging. But I was a leader on the field, though. You know what I mean? Like I always had the ability. You know what I mean? But that was like a challenge to where, so I took it to the next level. Not only try to talk to my teammates, I'm trying to talk to other people in the school, because if he noticed it, they noticed it on the team, or I'm actually interacting and engaging with these people outside where I don't have no engagement with, I know they just don't even notice me. You know what I mean? So, and I'm in college to make connections. I thought I was going to the NFL until I tore my ACL. So now it's like, well, I got to think of a different plan.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, this time I'm going to try to make a new friend or talk to someone new once a week.
Okay.
So when him telling me, hey, you need to speak more.
So it took that coach. That coach to be like, yeah, I'm pretty much like, I don't know if the word is called unnominating you, but like, take you off the ballot.
Like So he was
really,
like,
took that shit kind of personal.
I took it personal, and like I said, it was one of the defining moments in my life.
Challenge myself.
Yeah, defining moment in my life. I was like, I gotta start pushing. Yeah, shout out to coach.
Push the man.
Coach Donnelly, Coach D, and he said he don't even remember the conversation, which is crazy. You know what I mean? But I remember.
That shows how real he is, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because I think about that, because if he don't remember that type of conversation, that's just how he talked to people.
Yeah.
Like
let them know the real.
Yeah, he let them know what's real right away. Like that's who he is.
Got you up there, but I don't know type shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was the second defining moment, and then the third defining moment was my senior year. This is like we going to the championship.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I overcame almost getting kicked out of St. Francis because I got caught cheating and all that other stuff. And I was really trying to,
like in the school,
academic wise, because I was trying to help out. Really, I got caught cheating earlier in the college career because I didn't do any homework. So you know what I mean? I was trying to finagle. I don't know how I even got into college. I had a 1.9 coming out of high school.
That's right.
You
figured that shit out.
Yeah. Right. So my senior year, one of the teammates, I'm like, bro, you need to come to class and all this stuff. And then the final was coming up. I'm trying to help him out. I'm like, bro, don't copy the answers, because this is my last strike type shit. Like, don't copy the answers, but I'm gonna help you out.
They done warned you already.
Yeah, like I'm helping you out type shit here. I gave him my whole final, because I'll turn it in early. We had a whole week to turn this thing. I was getting ready to turn it in on Monday. Okay. But he said he needed help, so I'm gonna wait to turn it in. Gave it to him, let him, look at the answers. I told him not to copy anything. He copied every single thing on there, and then turned it in first.
The last one though, right?
And then turned it in first before I turned it in. So it looked like I cheated off him. So
man, that's tough. Bro.
So for like a whole week or so, I'm technically suspended. I'm technically out of school. I had to meet with my advisor. They did a whole investigation on us. We had to pull up text messages, our emails, all type of stuff.
Yeah, had to give that you was actually the one that was your assignment.
And then he
you were the original assignment.
Yeah, like that. I was the original one that did it type shit. Yeah, so he had came out and said, no, I copied off him.
Damn.
So this all my senior year.
So he originally didn't even want to say nothing either.
No, I don't.
You let him go that far.
You let it go that far.
Yeah, because y'all never really talked about it. Probably.
Yeah.
It's just kind of like he said, you're out for a week.
Yeah.
And then he's good.
No, he probably was out for a week too. We both suspended type shit.
Because they see, okay, right.
So yeah, they're trying to investigate everything. Trying to investigate everything. But I was on the verge of getting kicked out though. He wasn't.
Yeah, because you said you on your last strike.
Yeah. So Anyway, fast forward because
Yeah.
I got out of that gym, but I'm saying senior year going into
Yeah.
like the end of the senior year, we going to the championship. I got out of all that mess. I got out of. I'm feeling good. We going to talk to these kids at whatever high school they got in Florida because that's where the championship game was. And they like, anybody want to come up and tell their story? Like I told you, I just went through all that shit through college. All that shit was growing up.
Right.
I was quiet though. And even though I tried to challenge myself, I just couldn't get up on the stage and talk to these kids.
Right.
So my teammate was like, man, you should have got out there, bro. You got a story to tell. Like he just in my face, like, bro, you playing around. He going nuts. He in my face, man. You should have told him all that story, man. All that shit, bro. Somebody would have related to you. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, damn, I blew my opportunity. Mm-hmm. I talked to him to that day about that story. He don't even remember that story.
Damn.
He don't remember that story.
Crazy.
Yeah, you know, because that's how real, like, I'll have real conversation with people. So that's how we talk. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, we're going to talk about whatever. You might remember one thing. I'm going to remember what touched me. You might remember what touched you, type shit. Because sometimes people, they're like, oh, I remember that one time. I'm like, damn, I don't even remember.
You know that.
So, yeah.
Know that.
When he came to me, like, bro, you should have told him all this stuff, And I was just like, damn. That was the third and last defining moment in my life. I'm like, you know what? Whatever I got, I'm into this shit. You know what I mean? Like, I'm fully in. And that was my senior year. So once we got done winning that championship, I cried like a baby, but I took all that momentum and all the shit that I had and turned into, that's when we started our efforts with BTU.
Okay.
Yeah, so all that transpired led up into, yeah, so it was like, you know what I mean?
Timing, bro.
Yeah, it was nuts. I won a championship, all that.
So yeah, you won the championship. When do you think you feel like you got like comfortable in your confidence? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, because like you pretty much broke that shell when that coach said that I'm about to start trying to do that.
Yeah.
I want to say, unless maybe you do say that's when you did become confident, or did it take like, that's uncomfortable when you're a person that's always quiet.
Yeah.
I can't relate with that, so I'm curious. Like, you know what I'm saying? When did you notice like it just getting comfortable? Like it almost becomes a second nature type thing. Like I can talk to people now because it's like. Because some people, man, look, we got listeners, man, that maybe don't know how to talk to people, bro.
Yeah,
and like they might be uncomfortable, bro.
Yeah.
And like how to getting out that shell. You know, you forced, as y'all can see, he forced himself to do you know, so you forced yourself to challenge yourself to a new person a week.
A new person a week. Which sometimes I didn't accomplish it, but you know what I mean? Sometimes I did.
There you go. Yeah. Yes, and sometimes you might have had more than one.
Yeah.
Right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You just never know, right? So with that effort, with that just that challenging yourself, which I feel like this is what we need to do, man. It makes it better, bro. You know what I'm saying? When do you feel like you noticed that you got that confidence and you just like, man.
Yeah, it wasn't until years later, honestly. Like
that's what I'm saying.
It just don't happen overnight. Even though I challenged myself,
like that.
Went through all that.
Yeah.
And I feel like I didn't really make it until like, even now it's really not even second nature. I could still sit in a room with a bunch of people I don't know and be cool and chill out. But
gotcha.
I got more confidence.
Yeah, because when I got confidence,
I got more confidence when I do speak to somebody because all the stuff I've been through, all the stuff I accomplished. Okay. And I think that came when, I'm trying to think, maybe like 18, 19, to where it was like, all right, what we doing, like what I'm doing in my life, and I look back, I forgot who I reflected with, but we did like a reflection. And I look back at my life, I'm like, bro, I really actually am that guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, you know what I mean? So all the self-doubt
it's what I went through.
All that self-doubt then just disappeared. You know? So that at that point I was just like, yeah, I'm confident in who I am type shit.
So you feel like, because what it sounds like, you said 18, 19, right? So so it sounded like you were confident even before you was even talking.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yep.
So even before you was even reaching out and like trying to challenge, even before you challenged yourself, you felt confident though.
Yeah.
Within self. Within
myself. So I'd be up and down, you know what I mean? So it'd be some days I feel like Superman, other days I feel like I feel like I'm just what J. Cole say? He said he feel like he just a lawnmower on a big ass lawn just getting pushed around. You know what I mean? So some days I'll be high, like I'll be feeling like I'm feeling good. Other days I just feel just depressed and sad, like damn, this I ain't shit, you know what I mean? So that was this through my whole past, you know what I mean? Like my whole life. Yeah. And like I said, once it became like 2018, 2019, I did that reflection and just looking like, damn, I can do whatever I want to do based off just BTU.
That's right.
And that's when I just started gaining confidence. You know what I mean? So I was like, and then I was like, what really helped me be confident was like, shit, either I'm going to do this or I'm going to be working for the rest of my life. So I was like, shit, I might as well put my neck on the line. Shit, if I can't do that, I might as well not even be doing it. If I can't go out and talk to a couple people about what I do, you might as well not even be doing it, bro.
Right.
On some real shit. Like, yeah, if you scared to talk,
you can't talk about
come on,
what you do or what you trying to do.
Yeah.
What you aiming for, you know what I'm saying?
What you
want to
doing?
be in life. You can't really, and then maybe you don't always come out confidently, right? But at least you can't talk about, like you said, you just can't even just talk about it. You're like, nah, I don't know if they gonna care.
Yeah.
Nah. Like you said, you can't have that.
What you doing, bro?
You can't have that.
Like, for real.
Fuck you, bro.
Yeah, that's what I was like. Because we did that reflection. I'm like, damn, even though I wasn't confident in saying nothing or asking for anything and blah, 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 we still accomplished all of this. So imagine if I was, I'm about to put my neck on the line. That's how I thought. That was the process. And then I was like, I am that guy type shit. And then boom. That's how the confidence, it just came, but it happened
That's what's up.
Throughout all of this time though. And I had to reflect and see, I had to take a step back and look like, okay, me doing that one person a week led to this, and that led to that led to that.
Yeah.
And then here, this is where I am at today. And I was like, oh yeah.
Come on now. All that shit added up.
I'm tight. You know what I mean? But a lot of people are tight. They just gotta start believing in themselves. For real. Everybody got something, you know what I mean? And if you got that confidence, and just start pushing towards what you want to push towards, you're gonna become a whole different person. And I've seen it. I've seen people transform to where we in an environment where it ain't serving them no purpose. They just dog shit, whatever environment we in. You know what I mean? Just lazy, not because they don't feel like doing the shit. You know, I'm saying this ain't what I'm supposed to be doing. But when they get in an environment to where they're supposed to be doing it, they turn into a whole different person. You know what I mean? Turn into like a motivational speaker. They turn into ET in this mug. And it's kind of like you just really needed the right environment. You didn't all the shit you was in, that wasn't right. This is where you need to be. That's why I'm like, if you really want to do something, you should already have that confidence to speak about it because it's gonna be in here, it's gonna be in your heart. You know what I mean? And ain't really it's logical to talk about it, but it ain't really got anything logical to do with it. I feel this what I'm supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just spit it out type shit. Like even if I say the wrong shit, I don't even care. But this is what I want to do. You know what I mean? So that's confidence gonna come when you get in the right environment. That type of confidence gonna come. All right.
Like that. You want to say something?
Well, cause we talking about like a little bit of the struggles and stuff. Since when you started the BTU movement and all that stuff, obviously, I feel like we all went through struggles in, I think it was 2020 or 2021 when COVID hit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Did you run into anything around that time?
Hell yeah.
That time. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, because I know you was talking a bit about it, but I feel like we all did, like, so talk about, like, how you overcame that, hurdle, you know what I'm saying? Because we all as a community went through it, you know what I'm saying? People didn't have jobs, and it's just like you trying to help the community, so it's like, how did you, run around that too,
Yeah, it was good and bad.
Right.
Okay. One, we missed the PP loan on sick because we definitely had the opportunity to get that because it affected us a lot. We do a community event, we couldn't do our community event, so we had to cancel shit, and that was more so like we had a motto to like never cancel anything. We gonna whatever we say we doing, we gonna do it. No matter if one person show up, 1,000 people show up.
Right, exactly.
So when COVID hit,
That's got to be the mentality, by the way.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, for real.
When you're involved with the community, you don't got that mentality, bro. I'm gonna be honest, bro.
Yeah.
That's
what you doing it for, type shit. It don't matter if one person show up, 1,000 people show up.
Bro.
So when COVID hit, if we was like, damn, we gotta cancel this event. Like we ain't never canceled the event. So kind of like, then they chipped us type shit. We couldn't meet some of the times because we meet all the time. We meet every Sunday.
Okay.
So
to this day.
To this day.
How long have y'all been doing that?
Since 2018, 19.
That's dope.
Yeah,
That's
you know what I mean?
For
real.
That's dope. Good.
Yeah, so that was just chipping away at us not being able to do what we do. You know what I mean? In person, physical. And really just, we had to re-game plan, re-strategize. But like I said, it was good and bad. COVID was good and bad for us. Bad because we couldn't do anything physically, but good because a lot of people couldn't do anything. They saw us and was like, hey, we know y'all the nonprofit, y'all give out, y'all help out everybody, what y'all want to do type shit. So we ended up partnering with Sun Impact Gym.
Okay.
David Hernandez and Jarrell Harris. We ended up putting care packages together and gave away care packages. Opened up the link. Man, that thing blew up. We had to shut it down because we were getting people from like Michigan, Ohio.
Oh shit!
It was crazy. We were like, man, we can't drive that far. Like we can, but we not about to drive that far. Like we here to help out our community type shit. Even though they reaching out to try to get this stuff, we can't. You know what I mean? So we ended up had to closing down the link. Had to tell people like, all right, we even though we opened it up to the public, we only really meant for Wayne. Right. So it was good that people wanted to help us, help other people. So it was more so like, we know if everyone needs essentials, I'm good over here, but what they need. So we got people just pitching in. They creating their own hand sanitizer, wipes. They putting all type of creative shit together. You know what I mean? And we just packing it up in the box, taking it to the person, because we mapped out the whole logistics and everything. So it was kind of like, it was a struggle for COVID, but it was almost a blessing as well.
Right. Yeah.
But I am sick we missed the PPP, because we definitely could have got that.
No, yeah.
We got
it, like legit. Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
Nah, yeah. Because, and I could relate to like how you was saying like earlier too, like how he was saying too, like it's crazy how it took your coach to like get you like, like get you out that shell, because it's like it took him to get me out my shell, to be real. Because I used to be like how you was, bro. Like I was like an observer. Like I was quiet as hell too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it's like you. I had the confidence. I was just quiet. I ain't talking to people like that. I was just observing. Yeah, but then I did the same shit you did, bro. Like, cause he gave me that idea. He's like, bro, try to just talk to someone new.
Yeah.
And it's just like when you stuck being in your own like head, like observing everything, you fail to realize that. I realized that once he told me that too, and I started seeing when I was conversating with new people and stuff, it opens new doors.
Yeah.
Why? Because it's just like you never know if that person you talking to could be someone that gives you a donation or helps you out or gives you a connect or something.
Yeah.
And it's just like those opportunities that you don't take are closed doors. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. When it's just like all it took was just a simple, yo, hey, nice to meet you. You got a sec. My name is, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it opens new doors. You know what I'm saying? So like hearing that and like the kids watching or anyone watching, it's just like, don't be afraid to like talk and open up. You know what I'm saying? Because like how you said, like it opened up a lot of doors for you and meeting new people. You know what I'm
saying? Yeah, it definitely did. It did open up a lot of doors, leaving no stone unturned, for real.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Especially when, like I said, when I put my neck on the line, that's when it transformed. And then for those who just really lack confidence, it's more so like, do you want to be quiet for the rest of your life? I mean, I heard a little saying. I heard a saying. Dude was like, "It's a difference between humility and being humble, being too humble."
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, say if you got a business and you just trying to be humble, not really trying to talk to nobody, you end up getting left out. They end up not even thinking about you because you ain't said nothing all day. So the business get done over here. You humble, okay, all right, be humble. But the business is about to get done. The business comes to the people who open their mouth.
Right.
You know what I mean? Closed mouths don't get fed. Closed hands don't let anything out or in. So you got to be able to open your hand,
that's right.
open your mouth. For real. So ever since then, I was just like, oh yeah, I gotta start doing something. You know what I mean? Because then those people that I met in college, got some of them on Facebook. Some donate, some do all type. You know what I mean? Like all them connections, it wasn't for vain. It wasn't for nothing. You know what I mean? So it was just like, it just started happening. Stuff just started happening. I be telling my students now, which I didn't even understand at the time I was doing it. So I know they didn't understand. But it's more so like, I was doing that. I didn't even know what was going to come about. But I'm glad I did that because good stuff came about. Right. Not one person I met that turned my life bad. You know what I mean? Like, anybody I talked to did not turn my life horrible. I did not go the opposite way. Right. Everyone I talked to, it either benefited or nothing happened. So,
yeah, you know what I mean? So, like how you said, that's key though, because it's just like how you saying you didn't see it then, but it's just like you giving that blueprint to your kids now, like your students and shit. You're giving it to them at the age of
about 17,
18. And it's just like, you ain't getting into how, like, maybe like 21.
20, about 21, 22.
All right, so they're getting it 4 or 5 years earlier than you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's a step in itself, bro.
Yeah. Maybe, because not all of them might not understand.
Mm-hmm. 1 or 2 might.
Bro, and that can be crazy.
Exactly, and that's the difference, bro.
Yeah, for real.
Especially if they take that shit and run with it.
Yeah.
At that age, you run with that shit right now.
Man, you're gonna take off. I'll be trying to tell them.
People, bro, like, you're not real shit.
Not real shit,
bro. Yeah, the other ones, that shit might come 28.
Yeah.
32.
Yeah, it might come, extra late. Like, damn, I
do remember, bro, man.
For real.
Damn, why it take me to hit my head so many goddamn times. You know, we gotta have our balance in this world. We got everybody, people catch on quick, some shit. Like you said, that them words, man, that you probably won't remember. Like, you remember it now because it's fresh.
Yep.
But like fast forward 5 years from now, and then one of them come from that damn classroom and say, "Man, remember when you said this?"
Yeah.
Like they gonna have. I mean, this damn it can be verbatim.
You type shit.
What you said.
Yeah.
They be like,
nah.
And you be like,
yeah, I think I said that.
Sound like me.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how it's
Yeah.
gonna be. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna happen, bro. Like, that shit gonna happen. It's gonna hit. It's
Yeah.
like, yeah, since you said that shit to me, man, it really hit me different, man, that day. And I know I probably didn't say nothing that day or whatever, but I felt that.
Yeah, for real. That's how it's gonna be. I already know that's how it's gonna be because, life is 360 is always gonna come back around. You know what I mean? So I was a student, I'm the teacher.
That's
so
right.
It's about to come back around, I'm gonna be the one.
Nah, exactly, and that's what's up, bro. Because it's just like that's the whole purpose of life too, bro. It's just like we talked about it before in a previous segment too, but it's just like that's the whole purpose, bro. Putting people on before, like earlier than when you got it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
Because it's just like how he was saying, bro. It took you until you was like 2021 to realize like the mindset you got now.
Yeah.
Now, if you could instill that into a kid that's 16, 17 years old, to think how you was thinking at 2021, bro.
Yeah.
It could change the person's life, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like it's bigger than me, it's bigger than him, it's bigger than all of us, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's bigger than BTU, bigger than Express Yourself, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because that person that you open a whole dimension to, bro, they could take off and run into something even bigger, bro, that helps all of us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And it's crazy how much of an impact we can have by just a simple conversation.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Some millionaires, they don't base their wealth off the money they have.
Yeah.
They built their wealth off how many people they put on.
Mm-hmm.
So how many people you change their lives or help them get money? You know what I mean? Because if you're just doing it all for yourself, you're not really rich. You're not really.
Rick Ross said something about that too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I agree with that.
Yeah. I think it was like Warren Buffett or something like that because he paid for all these college scholarships. Actually, I was at the ET conference. He was the one that.
Oh, you were? Okay.
Yeah, opened up my mind. He was saying we ought to be ashamed, black people. We ought to be ashamed because
ET said this.
Yeah, we got a white guy putting more black students in college than all of us combined. All the black people combined.
Yeah.
One white guy is putting more black people in college than us. So he was like, I got to do more. Like I'm preaching about all this stuff that I want y'all to do, but he the one doing all the stuff for me. So it's kind of like, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like who you putting on, who you helping. That's your success, not what you done type shit. So
exactly.
Yeah.
You have any questions?
Man.
I mean, it's a lot.
I'm just soaking it all in.
Yeah, it's a lot though.
It's great.
It's this one quote that just stay in my head though, like, because at one point after I graduated, I didn't work at all. You know, because I feel like I worked a whole bunch all my life, 2-sport athlete always, or 3 sports sometimes, and I think right after I graduated, I had quit like all my jobs, moved back with my mom, whatever, and I used to just listen to podcasts. And when I was listening to this dude, he was stating like it's the forest fire, the hummingbird and the forest fire. I don't even know if we can search this up or not. Because last time I tried, I couldn't even find it.
Hummingbird and forest fire.
The hummingbird and the forest fire. So the forest is on fire. All the animals.
Forest fire.
Yeah, forest fire. My fault. The fire, is going crazy. All the animals is panicking. They don't know what to do. But there's one hummingbird who, decided to get some courage, go to the river, get a drop of water in his mouth, and go put it on the fire. Everyone's looking like, man, that you ain't about to do nothing to that fire. That's why you want to drop.
Yeah.
So the hummingbird just keep doing it over and over, not worrying about what no one says. The bear see the hummingbird like, you know what? I see him put an effort in. Let me help. So now it's the bear and the hummingbird. The giraffe pitch in. The gorilla pitch in. Next thing you know, all the animals is pitched in, going from the river to the fire. They extinguish the fire. The fire is out. And that quote kept staying. It stayed in my head this whole time. And I can't even find that thing.
It's a cool story though.
I can't even find it. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like,
why especially with them saying, especially I love that they started with the hummingbird,
the smallest animal with the smallest jaw. You know what I mean? Like you don't need much. You don't need much to get this thing started and get this thing rolling.
Somebody has to start it though.
Yeah, somebody got to start it, and then someone that gotta appreciate what's going on and being willing to pitch in, and then from there it's a snowball, right down the hill, turn to avalanche.
So like that right there has always been like one of my greatest gifts. Because I'm an initiator. I've been so great at it. I literally can initiate or start something that I have zero knowledge about. That I'm talking. I don't know shit about it, but it's because it feels right. Yeah, like if it feels right, I just do it. Like it never mattered to me. I literally never. I didn't give a fuck about fucking up. I didn't give a fuck about failing. No, I'm dead ass. This has been a gift of mine for my life, bro. That's why I do so well because I don't. The moment something sounds right, it makes. I bet we just gonna do it. We just got started. I literally just because I always know the magic in actually starting something is like you said, not a gorilla, not a giraffe, but it's gonna become contagious, especially if it's something that really is really
real,
a difference maker, something real. You know what I'm saying? Like something that is gonna change lives, plural. You know what I mean? Like now you're gonna influence people, bro. You're gonna inspire people. Like anything that I did or even like that I do right now. You know what I'm saying? It became inspirational. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and it always just me just saying, "Yeah, let's start it." You know what I'm saying? It's a simple conversation. You like me and bro. Like he said, like he was telling you, but the breakdown on how we started this. Simple. You know, we do this anyway. Fuck it, let's just start one. See what happens. G on some real ass shit. It was never a plan to have hosts.
Real?
Hell yeah, never. There was never when we first came out with this shit. It was just me. It was just gonna be me and him rock it out, express ourselves about various topics, and that's that. But as our growth continued to happen,
that journey,
and the journey happened. It was like let's put people. You know what I'm saying? Let's give other people spotlights too.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Especially because like our audience is like it's just crazy because like we was doing express yourself like you said we did like a lapse. How many years? 5, 4.
Yeah.
It was a crazy lapse. Like we just stopped doing videos and shit like that. We just weren't connecting on this aspect. I should say on the express yourself aspect. And then like by the time we kick back off, now I'm hitting with so many different avenues now. Now I got the always ways, right? Now I got fucking you know what I'm saying? We got this is for you. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just super involved now. I wasn't involved back then. It was just me. I was just a super confident ass motherfucker. No, dead ass. No, real shit. I was just a real ass confident ass motherfucker. Bro, I was so confident, G. I don't do it no more. I was so confident that I used to be like I was motherfucker. You know what I'm about to say. I used to talk about myself. I talk to myself while I'm talking to you.
Oh damn.
I'd be like, yo, Manny, Manny don't really feel like doing that shit right now. You know what? Hey, now that's some shit Manny would do.
It's actually
that's how I talk. I was like that, bro. Like, bro, I was like that, bro. I'm talking about. I've always had that. I've always been like. I've always loved myself, G.
Yeah.
Love. Yep. Always have, bro. I've never really been challenged with that. You know what I'm saying? I've had dark moments in my life.
Yep.
Right. But like, I'm talking about love. Oh man, I've always loved myself though. Yep. I've always thought I've been so damn cool, bro. Like I was just like, I thought it was like you the coolest nigga alive, bro. Real shit, bro. You the coolest nigga alive, bro. So that's why it's been easy for me to speak to people. Cause like I'm like, well, I'm a person. I don't need to worry about myself. You know, a lot of people they don't speak because it's self-conscious.
Yep.
I ain't had that. So my shit was just like, just talk.
Yep. All right.
It's very rare. It's very rare. I catch myself off guard if I got shy. Like, damn, you shy right now, nigga.
Yeah, like we go.
What's going on? You shy, nigga?
Yeah.
I get to talking to myself. You shy, nigga?
Come on, man.
You weird ass nigga.
Come on, man.
You little bitch ass nigga. I like, you little bitch ass nigga. I used to grab my neck like, oh, you was a hoe in that moment. I see you, nigga. I don't know how you went in no shell, nigga. You a turtle now, nigga?
That's just funny.
But that shit, so that's my life. That's our shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Dope. But
that's hilarious.
I never shared that shit like that. But he actually witnessed it though. He actually witnessed it because he was in my because he was in my that was my dog in high school. You know what I'm saying? Like I was just a motherfucker that I was always talking like I'll be this energetic at 6 in the morning. Man, like, I wake up like this. I don't like. Do you just see when I woke up?
Always go mode.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I just woke up before this podcast. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready though. Like, it's just who I am. This is my gift. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got this crazy ass energy that just
flow.
Just flow and it just come the fuck out and you ain't gotta you ain't gotta act. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta wait for it to like. It ain't like a car. You gotta wait for it to warm up. It's like that bitch go.
What's your
That bitch go. That bitch. If they ever had a car that can turn on and it don't have to warm up. That would be me.
That would be you.
Damn. Like a microwave. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
I definitely got to warm up a little bit.
Yeah, I don't ever have to warm up. I'm just there. I'm just ready. Like I had that one-on-one competition up in Gary this past weekend.
Yep.
It's funny because I was really talking to myself because before the first game, that gym was cold as fuck.
Mm.
I had warmed up, but then they like took some sort of like time, and then like the first round, I was like the last fucking person to play out the first round. So by the time that shit, I had my warm up was no longer even existing no more. I was cooled down.
You cooled down. I was
cold. God damn it, I'm shaking. I'm like, damn, I didn't bring no hoodie in this motherfucker.
Then you walked in as like a regular, like you was getting ready to play.
So now, like I said, I did my warm up, but now I didn't know I was gonna be the last person to play out the first round. I didn't know that.
Damn.
So when the round, so now the motherfucking round come. I mean, now it's my time to play in the first round. I am cold as fuck, man. I'm talking my bottom lip shaking cold. Like I'm cold. And I'm like, fuck. I come out. I don't know if I airballed a few. I know I came out brick. I'm talking. I'm building houses. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I come out brick. But then as soon as I warmed up,
it was raps.
Man, I got the clip in that bitch. I got the butter. You know what I'm saying? Water. Hello. You know what I'm saying?
You came in second place?
Huh?
You came in second place?
I did come in second place.
Yeah, that's what's up, bro.
Gratitude, bro. I did come in second place. But I'm just saying, like, that's the only time, like, even that moment. But even with me being cold, I don't give a fuck. Like, I literally knew. I literally, like, with me being cold or, like, if I get a moment of, like, being shot, I literally just be like, go. Like,
push through.
That initial, just going back to rewind back on what we started this conversation from, or how I started going off, was because just having that initiator's sort of mentality, like just being able to just always start, no matter your circumstances, is so important. I always feel like it's always so important, no matter the circumstances, who you with, who you got in your corner, who you don't got in your corner, to just start.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If it's something you really feel like you got there's some sort of emotional attachment, or something that you just see being good, like impactful, I think you just gotta start that shit and fucking let the rest of itself is gonna figure itself out. Because I know you can speak from this as much as I can speak from this, and even you can speak from this about the shit you signed yourself up for, and then and so much shit that came about it that was never in the original plan.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah, always.
Right? You know, so like I said, this right here, us having hosts is just an example of express yourself. That was not an original plan.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? BTU, there's some shit that was not in the original plan. Like you talking about New Sound when it was New Sound.
Yeah.
And then when it became BTU, you know what I'm saying? There's some shit y'all done came and made regular annual events that was not in the original plan. But because y'all meet every Sunday, all y'all are growing individually, and then now also from individual it turns into a collective efforts. Y'all are growing collectively. Man, it's gonna have new ideas, new things gonna come to the motherfucking table.
Yeah.
Now we bring in new material. Now we like, man, let's try this.
Mm-hmm.
Now you try and experiment with shit.
Yeah.
And experimenting is just starting something new. That's all experimenting is. It's just a start to something new.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? That's all an experiment is. Let me see how this goes, because I've never done this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
So, yeah, bro. Dope. I'm glad that y'all. Yeah, I think that's a very important element.
Yeah, that is
very important element.
I just told someone the other day, you trying to wait for all your ducks to get lined up in a row, you're gonna be waiting till about 50. Your ducks might not ever line up. Might never line up right.
You're right, bro. Yeah, you're really right. I was telling that shit to one of my young bros that we had inspired him to, like, I guess in his city he wanted to do like our This Is For You giveaway.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, well, I told him just some of the tips, because now at this point we've been over 3 years, right? So I'm like, well, I got a lot I can share with you from this. You know what I'm saying? Especially with you just now starting.
Yeah.
And he's like, the way you sound like he's starting is just like it was just him and his girlfriend, and they don't even have a lot of money. You know, I'm like, well, okay, cool, I bet. So what do you have? Yeah. That's gonna be the number one question. Circumstances means what do I have right now
in front of me? Type shit.
That's it. Because that's all that matters. You can't talk about what you know, as far as planning and shit like that, and maybe you start talking about like grants and getting shit like that. It's good to be planned for that and start and map something out. But like as of right now, like if it's coming out of your pockets, what do you have right now? Yeah. So then he told what he had. I'm like, I think his first one he did was like he was able to buy two pizzas, but he had some clothes he was able to give away, and that's what he did. And he was like, it was cool. He said somebody even drove by and donated some money to him. Just saying shit like that. I'm like, bro, you can start with anything, bro.
Start with zero.
Someone might be like, bro, you only gave out 2 boxes of pizza. I fed some people. Yep. He fed somebody because of that. Because he wanted to talk. And he people came up and grabbed some free clothes because of that.
Yep. And he got donations because of that.
And got a donation
So
because
now
of
he
that.
ready for the next one. You know what I mean?
The donation is just like, it's bigger than the money. The donation is, I believe in you. I like what you're doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For somebody on their first event to get a donation on the first event, that don't always happen.
It don't.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, you on the right path, young bro.
Yeah.
He only like 19 years old.
Yeah. So you
feel me now?
Yeah.
So it's shit like that, bro. It's just shit like that, bro. You don't know what you're doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You don't know what's about to come out of what you're doing. Like you just starting some shit. You know what I'm saying? With what you got.
Yeah. You gotta walk that journey because we didn't know anything about nonprofit. I don't even know why we selected it.
Man, honestly. I'm still struggling with everything, the ins and outs, because there's so much to it.
It's a lot.
I feel like there's so much to it. Yeah. That's a very deep thing. Yeah. Like I ain't gonna lie, nonprofit is deep. Like that bitch. I'm like, I just know what I want to do. I don't give a fuck. Hey, real shit. I'm like, I'll let everybody else. Y'all can figure out the logistics part of it. Yeah. I said, I just really know what I want to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
luckily for me, luckily for me, I studied business in college, so
right.
I had a small background on what was going on. But I know with a nonprofit, it's only called a nonprofit because of two things. One, you have to put 30% back into the business, and then two, your taxes is different.
Right.
That's it. You can run your nonprofit just like any other business.
Yeah.
So would they be saying, "Oh, nonprofit can't make money"? Yes, they can.
Fuck it, they can.
But their profits that they make, they got to put 30% of that back into the business. They can keep whatever. You know why they call it a March of Dimes?
No, I don't even know what the fuck that is. March of Dimes.
March of Dimes for like yeah.
Oh, okay.
But they only get the actual cause only get 10 cents out of the dollar.
You get what?
So if I donated $1 to March of Dimes, they only giving 10 cents to the actual cause.
That's bad.
But
terrible.
I'm letting you know that was the original plan. Shit. I'm telling you, you can run your business like any other thing.
$100, that's $10. That's just 100.
Yeah, and they getting millions.
Which, in that turn.
No, but
okay, first of all, that's still
bad.
That's still bad. I was about to say that. No, that's not good. Because you get shit, that's still not good, bro. And as bad as fuck.
But they changed their model because nonprofit got to put 30% down now. So I think they're more like 40. If you search up their stuff, they got to be more transparent. But in the past, that should be more. That was it though. Like 30, it should be 40. That was it though. It was 10% of whatever they made was going towards the cause, and the rest of the money was going towards them. So I'm trying to tell people. I'm trying to tell people with the nonprofits, it's really they was eating good, and it's kind of easy to get money with nonprofits, easier than the LLC or any type of for-profit because
the image of it.
Yeah, the image
of it.
Yep, and then people are willing to give you money compared to like if I like my detailing, they not just about to just hand me $100. I'm gonna have to work for that shit. You know what I mean? But if I'm telling them, hey, look, this is what I got going on. I'm trying to do this. Oh man, what you need here? You know what I mean? But it's still got a stigma around nonprofits to where it's like you're not supposed to have that much money. You know what I mean? But if people actually knew the nonprofits, everything you see that's big on our land is nonprofit owned. It's probably
because it really is this, like you said.
If you think about it, it's not that many for-profits making money. It's not that many for-profits making profits. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. It may be some law, it may be some insurance people, and it might be a few car salesmen, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Rest of them, they're not making money.
I've always looked at like, you know what I'm saying, like my respect. It's almost like a hidden respect for just the nonprofit category itself. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, I want to butcher that. It's, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like I always knew anything I did, most like always waiting until it's for profit. You know what I'm saying? It's for profit. I'm not gonna act like, you know what I'm saying? Something's not for profit. You know what I'm saying? Like nonprofit, it's already in my head. Like when it's a nonprofit, it's like it's literally there's no, like you said, there's no seeking profit.
Yeah.
Any profit seek is I look at like 100% goes towards.
Yeah, that's how we were looking at it.
Does that make sense? I don't look at.
That's how we was looking at it too.
30, even for this is for them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This literally we created this fucking platform to help other motherfuckers that's struggling.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like, what the fuck do I need some of that for? But I'm a hustler.
I know, but it's like people who saw. It's people who saw that.
Right.
Emotionally tugged.
I get how that.
So now it's sort of they got to put rules on this shit now because people were stealing money.
Yeah.
Even to this day, they steal money. Now that I'm a little bit more deeper into the nonprofit stuff, and just 2021 or 2022, they caught like 8 to 10 people here in Fort Wayne stealing money from the big nonprofits. Kept it on the wraps.
Actually, a lot though.
Kept it on the wraps.
Even with them not exposing that, that's a lot of fucking people, bro.
Millions of dollars.
Not that big, bro.
Millions of dollars getting stolen.
It's not that big, and when you're talking about
millions of dollars getting stolen,
man,
and I just found out about another nonprofit maybe earlier this year.
That's nasty.
That the CEO, the executive person, is stealing the money, and it's kind of like people. It's so much money that start raining in on you once you get.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm saying. Like, like if you get a grant or whatever you get, like sponsors and shit like that, like, and you have already you literally like it's known as fuck. Your shit is labeled a nonprofit. I hate that people run off with that.
You run off with it, so it's kind of like
you know people are like you're doing something for a greater cause. That's the image. It's supposed to be. This is for something not you. This ain't no personal gains.
Same.
But like we just talking about, motherfucker. I mean, that's how motherfuckers is, bro.
I've seen it.
That's how motherfuckers is.
So we got an extra 2 million
because you can eat. Because like you can't eat off that shit.
You can eat. We got an extra 2 million in the account.
Come up with a nice man.
Y'all want to go to vacation real quick? You know what I mean? Bro. So, but that's why since I did study business, I know a lot of business owners. When y'all meet and talk to people, let's go out to eat. I'm a business meeting when we go out to eat. Business meeting when we're here. But now that money that they spending, it was extra money to begin with. But now they could turn into, it's making sense now to where it's business money that they spend. You know what I mean? Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then if a nonprofit is making too much money, okay, we got to show that our balance, because the more you make, the more you get taxed on. So now you really trying to see like you didn't make any. So they start buying shit to improve the business. So they, expenses go up and the profits are going down.
That's how it should go.
Yeah. So
that's really, that actually is logical.
But then the church, he buy a car, he buy a suit. But they make it make sense on the books.
Oh, again,
you know what I mean?
So it's kind of like so I watched it in a very crazy, dirty aspect, bro. Growing up in Gary, right?
Yeah.
We had this motherfucking dude. He was a pastor, and his church that he was a pastor to was in East Chicago. You know, Gary in East Chicago, bro. It's like 20 minutes. So it's like really close. Yeah, it's like next to next. So going there, I learned and I witnessed what he did with the offering money.
Yeah.
I watched him. I watched him trick off with the money and like pay women to do, you know what I'm saying? Stuff for him. Like he was literally using it, and I watched him go buy cars.
Yep.
He had these cars parked outside of his house. Yeah. He had multiple cribs.
Eating good.
Bro, he was eating. I'm talking about eating, bro. Real shit, eating, bro. Eating off the church money, G. Off the church money, motherfuckers, and then you go in, and I'm watching. I'm like, it's like almost like it's like nigga. It felt like when I look at it now on some real shit, it's like I'm looking at like hindsight. It's like I feel like I was just like behind the camera as the camera was rolling, and I'm just like watching like as they said, and we just like follow. I feel like I'm just following somebody, just corrupt. You know what I'm saying? Like, and this shit is really corrupt. Because I was so close to everything that was happening. Like, why am I this close to all these exchanges as a kid?
That shit crazy.
I'm like 13, 14 years old. I'm this close to all these exchanges, and I'm comprehending it. Yeah. Like, I'm like,
man, hold on, ain't supposed to be happening.
Then you go up to church and you watch this motherfucker act so holy and religious. I'm like, oh, this shit is crazy. What? Yeah, and afterwards, you see him start flirting with the little young high schoolers. Females and shit, and like trying to and put money in their pocket to tell them come do this later. Bro, I'm like, I'm like, bro, this shit is unreal, bro.
And that's the type of shit that change your whole
no, it did.
Perspective.
I'm telling you right now, it did. It did to this day. You know what I'm saying? Like to this day, it did. It was like obviously I know not everybody's like that.
No,
but if only y'all could really see what I've seen though.
Yeah.
Like you would question everybody.
Yeah.
You would question everybody in their intent. Because like I said, now I was able to look like I was walking with the camera crew, right? I guess it's my perspective now. It's not. No,
but it wasn't happening like that, exactly.
Right, but like to the original person, whoever's just going to that church though, that's not with him when he leaves, that's not going with him to his other houses and seeing all he got, seeing who coming in these houses, seeing, you know what I'm saying, all the behind the scenes conversations. If you just walked up in the church and seen him, you would think that was a very holy pastor, bro. Yeah. That was really meant nothing but good. You would have thought that. That's why I said that. Because like I actually like, bro, I'm like, people are, because committed to him and dedicated to him and his church because they believe that he's actually doing great for the community.
Yeah, damn.
And he's doing great for them. And he's really a godly person. And like I said, but I'm behind the scenes. I can witness all that other stuff. I can't help it, bro. Damn. Like I see the most, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers that, man, look, talk, man, you know how to talk. That's I really do look at. He's one of the biggest reasons why I look at talk is cheap.
Yep.
He's one of the biggest reasons. I'm huge on like actions because of him. You know what I'm saying? Like cool. Damn. His titles don't mean shit to me. I'm doing it, man. Congratulations, nigga. I don't give a fuck, nigga. Like what you do? What you do for people? How you impact people? You know what I'm saying? Let me see how people respond to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
exactly what you're saying.
You get what I'm saying? Like, because I've witnessed it, bro. I've really witnessed that shit, and that's some shit I don't even share with a lot of people. But it's a real shit. I've been a crooked ass pastor, bro.
And that should have changed your life for real. That shit
did change my life.
Life changing.
And I'm a teenager. I'm a teenager.
It's situations like that hinder us.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure the pastor was black, white.
Yeah, he was black.
So
that's another thing. Think about that. He was black.
Yeah, so it'd be we pastors like that tricking off on the money. I come in really good formula. Hey, we need this. They like, no, we ain't about to give y'all no money because black person gave money too. They took it. So now it's gonna be 10 times harder for you to get the money.
Come on.
And I had the conversation with someone. I had a conversation with a potential donor. Actually, they donated to us because I had to really get real to them. I had to really let them know how it went. But at the same time, they like, look, I'm skeptical of giving you any dollar. Skeptical of giving you anything because, bang, this is what happened. This is what I've been through. Someone already stole from me. The church already stole from me. This high school coach already stole from me. What you about to do? You ain't even got this, and this. You ain't get no money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So now I have to buckle down and really start like diving into like, okay, what really runs a nonprofit?
There you go.
What's the books look like? What's the organization look like? You know what I mean? What's the programs? What they using? You know what I mean? And that she challenged me. It was a lady. She challenged me, and I actually learned a lot because I wanted to actually like, okay, why does she think that of me? You know what I mean? Yeah. Why she think that of our nonprofit? She don't know anything about me. She don't know anything about our nonprofit except what I told her and showed her. She only know a little bit of information, but for some reason that kind of touched me. So I'm like, let me really start diving deep into this stuff. And this had to be like 2021, 2022. Okay. So I'm like, I'm gonna start diving deep into this nonprofit world. And then that's how I started learning, like, okay, this is how they actually move like this. They move like a real business. They not that nonprofit is just solely taxes. You know what I mean? And if you use your taxes wrong, they snatch your 501c3 or whatever, 50 whatever, but you still call yourself a nonprofit and still do whatever. It's just taxes and how much profit you need to put back into the business. That's how I learned all that. Like, damn, the NFL was a nonprofit. Parkview, nonprofit.
I know that.
All hospitals are nonprofit. I'm gonna let y'all know right now. Yep. Most dentists, if they ain't part of like an AFDent or whatever and all that stuff, they were nonprofits. But I think most of them turned to for-profits, or they open up their own practice and become for-profit. You know, and they call it a practice because they saying like they still practicing on it. But and it's more so like nonprofits got the stigma, but most of the nonprofits is making the money. Most of the nonprofits own most of the shit here. Parkview own all the land in there.
Man,
you know what I mean?
Huge.
Yeah, POW nonprofit.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So it's kind of like,
yep.
That's the way to get money. Because if I was for profit, you would think I want shit. I'm building all this stuff.
I'm telling you, I'm trying to make money.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Like I'm telling you real shit. I'm trying to make money. I'm trying to make some. Although you're trying to make money too.
But it's different.
I'm so obvious. I'm so honest and saying I'm trying to make motherfucking money.
You know what I mean? So it's
a problem.
It's a different stigma. So it's kind of like they use that stuff to put a tug on our strings, our emotional strings, and then people just look at a difference.
Like I never got a problem with like telling my differences. I'm like, bro, yeah, you got this. I'm a part of this. A nonprofit. This is for you. Always is a profit. Yep. I was like, I'm trying to make money off that. Yep. Yeah, I'm trying. Yeah, I'm be honest. Yeah. I'm trying to feed my family. I'm trying to create something with that one. Yeah. And I don't feel bad for saying it like that. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Now you want to support, this is for you. That's for others. That's for others. That's for other people. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to inspire people from my always ways though. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to show you can do this shit. You know what I'm saying? By being real. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, but again, not everybody move like that.
And everybody move like that.
Everybody don't move like that, bro. They're not going to be that real with you though.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
Actually, this is what I was told by some higher up people.
Yeah.
Pay yourself first, no matter what you got, nonprofit, for profit.
Bro.
Pay yourself first because this. I mean, even though with a nonprofit you technically don't own it, that's the difference.
Yeah,
too.
nobody owns it. Yeah.
You can still make this thing wealthy. You can still pass it on generation after generation. So he said, treat it like it's like a regular business. Don't even think of the difference. Only thing you need to think different about it is your taxes and how much profit you put back into that thing. Other than that, a lot of people are lying like, oh, you can't show no profit at the end of the year. Yes, you can. You can show a profit. I mean, it's too much money to spend. Like I can't be spending this on random dumb shit that I don't need for a program. You know what I mean? Like, but
if it carries over, it carries over.
That's what they do. They carry that money over, and then they tax the next year.
Because then they also it gives them outlook of like, because again, like you said, it depends on especially where you get this money from. And if it's a grant, it's like, okay, well, you see, you had an excess of $5,000 that you never even used, whatever. What do you either we take it away or like what do you plan on doing? How do you plan on expanding y'all nonprofit? How do y'all plan on expanding it where you would utilize that, or how would you utilize this moving forward? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or maybe you use all the maybe they gave you 15 G's, you utilized it. I'm just using numbers.
Yeah,
but you utilized it and within less than half a year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're like, oh, so you actually use more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, we're trying to do this. We're trying to, and you showing through the expenses and the receipt, like, we're doing this. Yeah, it's not like
this ain't
just a number. We actually need that 15,000, but we was doing this with this, thousands with this, a couple thousand with this. Oh shit. You know what I'm saying? And now you got yourself it can be like that.
Yeah, that's the difference too. Cause that's what they want to see. That's what a lot of people
want to see.
They want to see you like, okay, you use 15, where the 15 go?
They want to. You know who won it? Who won it, bro?
Yeah.
Let's just put ourselves in their shoes. If I gave you 15 G's, because you came to me though. Yeah. You came to me and was like, man, bro, I want to do this. I just ain't got the money. And I know I got the money. You know what I'm saying? You just need 15 G's? Oh, okay. Boom. I want to see what you did though.
Mm-hmm, I might just give you no money just cause you better let me know what's going on.
Big niggas don't even do that shit with their own fucking family. Like, come on, bro. Yeah. Let alone a stranger you never met in your fucking life.
Yeah.
That you supposed to be giving the earnings of your business. So you supposed to give your earnings from your business to them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you got to write off because that's part of your business. You do got to write off for your taxes and shit like that with your bracket. You got to have a certain amount of donations or whatever. But at the same time, it's like you still don't want to just give it away
to any old random person.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, so
you want to make sure that shit hit right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's how I go. So I think only thing that's negative with that is that stigma to where someone saw that with our BYOB event.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We selling tickets. We can do that. So I told you, you ain't supposed to make like, come on now. Who told? That's a lie for one, and but two, we got to make sure we got to pay for the venue. Like, you think the money just coming out thin there? You know what I mean? So kind of like, I don't know. People got to get rid of that stigma.
People do think so.
Yeah, they probably do. They don't even know where the money comes from
because they don't. First of all, nonprofit, they might think y'all have grants like that fund everything.
Yeah, nope.
You know what I'm saying? They want to know what's still coming out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? Nobody would know that. You know what I'm saying? So I can see that perspective. I can see both sides for sure.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, it's respectful, but like you said, come on, bro. It's a ticket, bro. You know what I'm saying? You guys to go pay the ticket to go watch a fucking
whatever
a game. Motherfucker, you can go pay some food to go eat some food. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gonna do that? Come on, bro.
It's
an event, bro. It's an event at the end of the day.
It's crazy.
It's an event, bro. It's an event at the end of the day. What event don't you usually pay for?
Yeah, I had to let them
and
know.
It's in a building. Yeah. What events do you
what
usually
a venue cost? You know what I mean? Like,
have you ever called and said, I want to rent this out for 11 hours?
Yeah.
And a lot of people heard that ticket? You ever heard that ticket?
Never mind, I'm gonna go somewhere else quick.
You know what? For sure. I'm good.
Yeah, like, you know what? My auntie got something in her backyard. I'm gonna just go there real quick. I don't even need to do this.
So I kind of like, know that shit. Yeah, that should be real money, bro. That should be real money.
Yeah, and then it's like, y'all expect us to come on a pocket for all this? No, that's not.
And that was we just talking about the venue. That's
not all the extra
bro.
entertainment.
All the entertainment, bro.
Yeah, it's nuts.
The setup to the fucking spot. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
If you don't got the material, having to go rent the material. You know what I'm saying? Like tables, nuts. Chairs, and all that shit. Like that shit all. Man, that should be real, G. That should be real, G.
Because we buying it from a for-profit business. So it's kind of like, you know, even though I'm a nonprofit, BTU is a nonprofit.
Right.
The Coliseum not a nonprofit.
Right.
The people who do the decorations not
decoration people ain't no nonprofit.
So it's kind of like they need their ends. And now the higher up you go, everybody need their. I don't care what they call themselves. Everybody need their ends. It's kind of like, damn, the higher you go, the more you got to spend.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The higher you go, the more you got to spend. But they say it costs to be the boss, and they ain't not lying. It costs.
Nigga,
you know what I mean?
Nah, so, hell yeah, nigga.
And you can't be asking for discounts all the time. So if you are in business, y'all watching this, and you want to be seen as that prominent person,
that was cool. Yeah, they didn't even expect us to get off on this. Go ahead.
Yeah, for real. If you want to turn your business to like a prominent, well known, don't ask for discounts. Kings never ask for a discount ever. Queens never ask for a discount. So if you want to make that impression, you want to be this big boss, don't ask for no discounts, and people gonna respect you. They're gonna respect you a whole lot more. They'll respect you a whole lot more, for real.
I've always thought that. I feel like it, to me, it was always like logical. It was like, discount isn't something you ask for.
Mm-hmm.
Discount is usually going to be a given from whoever's giving the discount.
Yeah.
You don't come up and just be like, "Hey, what is your plan for? What is your angle? What is your angle you come with? Like, I'm this, so I deserve it. Like, what makes you deserve a discount?
None, zero.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, you can't just do that. You can't categorize yourself and just be like, I deserve a discount because of this. You know what I'm saying? But like you said, if you're willing to pay the ticket, now you'd be surprised in what happens.
You know what? I didn't know.
Hey, bro, I see what y'all doing.
Yep.
I see what y'all doing. It just happened to us with This Is For You, with the people we cater get our food through. They've been helping us out. It's because we've been doing it for 3 years though.
Yeah. So yep.
You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because I was actually, we said not to ask for, but I'm like, man, I was actually starting to think like, man,
hold on,
we are legit though, bro.
Yeah.
And we're not buying this for no party.
Yep.
We're not buying this food for no fucking party. We coming and buying hella boxes. This ain't for a party. This is to give right back away for free. Man, we should get hooked up for real.
Yeah, for real.
Especially how much we spend. We should get hooked up. But again, it's like simultaneously, life listens to you, life sees it, life happens, bro. And I'm talking about literally a day I didn't was about to say something that happened.
Damn.
They just did it. He's like, man, I know I see what y'all been doing, bro. And I watched him calculate, hit the numbers on the motherfucking, on the register and just discount. I'm like, damn, I said, you got it.
Yeah, bro.
I went to the team like, y'all can't believe what the fuck. Y'all know what we just talked about in the meeting. Yeah. I was like, I know what the fuck we just talked about. Yeah, we just got blessed. Yeah. We just got it. I said, and then he does it every time now.
Bro?
Yep, he does it every time now. Every time he helps us out.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Because you know what we're doing it for, bro.
Yep, and ain't no.
Nigga, you can really pull up on us with every single box and watch if you wanted to, watch every single fucking bit of food get given away.
Man, for real, yeah.
Literally, like the whole entire time you gonna watch it get given away, nigga. There's no hiding us, bro. We literally are on Front Street with it, nigga. We don't give a fuck. We literally know why we do this. We do this for real, bro. Like this ain't nothing to hide, nigga.
That shit tight. I like it a lot.
Yeah, gratitude. I love it,
for real. That shit dope.
Gratitude, bro. Yeah, that's just blessings, bro.
Yeah. No, you get. Yeah, because I know it's espresso, so
yeah.
So I could tap into a couple of stressful situations that we encountered.
Okay.
So we sell gear. Like I said, we started off with the 10 hats. God bless, and we moved our way up to where one of the situations that's like bigger than all the rest of the situations is where we try to get the Letterman patch hoodies made.
Okay.
I don't know, the BT with Letterman patch hoodies.
That would look good. Yeah.
Yeah. So the thing was, we needed these Letterman patch. We need the hoodies done at a certain time frame, but we had so much time. We had months before we needed the hoodies. The person that we sent it to, this lady, her name was Pam or something like that. Just some random old lady was like, I can do it. So we sent her, and bluffed in her some white lady. And then it was like, she just stopped responding. And then out of the blue, hit me up like, they done. Okay, cool. I'm about to come get them. The letters were crooked. The letters were crooked.
I don't like that, bro. But why we have a lot of manufacturers like that, bro? I've had my fair share of manufacturers just like that, bro.
Yeah.
Not communicating with me, bro. And I'm reaching out, email after email.
What's going on?
Call after call to no update. And then you don't let your product come out like that.
Yeah, it was crazy because Tyler was
supposed to be top tier at that point.
Come on now, you can't be leaving us in the dark and then come back and then mess it up.
There's no way.
So now we tripping there.
Yeah,
we tripping because I'm like, man, I'm texting
y'all needed that
money back. Redo it, or we need the money back because we got enough time. We got months before the event, so redo it to get the money back. She was saying like how long it took her, all the other stuff. I'm telling you, it was messed up. I'm talking about it was letters all up, bro. Alphabetical soup.
How? If this is what you do, how?
Alphabet
This is what you do, how?
I don't know how she did that shit. So
it's alphabet soup.
I didn't know. They picked the letter. They put the ABC up on the spoon.
Hell yeah.
Crazy. That shit was funny.
That's fucked up.
When Tyler said that shit, but
damn.
I'm trying to pull up on her. Like I said, she's just not responding. She just not whatever. I'm like, we need our money back. We need to redo it.
Oh, she ain't even what.
So
she tried to go AWOL.
She did. We just had to take the L because we.
Oh, y'all took it.
Yeah, we was like, we ain't about to get over there because, like I said, she in Bluffton. So what? Black
keep coming back and forth.
A group of black dudes walk up to this old lady house.
Yeah.
We gonna get shot down.
Niggas take L's.
Yeah. So we took the L's.
Niggas take L's.
So now we're like, all right, we gotta find somebody to undo them and then resew them. So it took us maybe like a few weeks. We calling around. Now the time frame is getting close to when we need it. Some dude said he can do it. So we like, all right, we need them by this date. Let's say we get to do the hoodies maybe like in the end of September. We need them in November.
Oh shit, okay. That's kind of soon.
The dude was like, I can do them. I can do them. Dog, you know what I mean? Give them to me, some foreign dude. I can do them, blah, blah, blah. So we ended up, really call his cousin or something, and she gave the business to him, and he was like, oh yeah, I can do that. I ain't got nothing going on. So we gave him all the hoodies. That's why he stopped responding. So now we like, bro.
And he got the hoodies.
He got all the products. And we know it's going to take longer because he got to undo them all and then resew them.
Oh. So
we like, bro, is there everything good? What's going on? He just not responding. So we getting closer and closer to that date.
God damn.
I'm calling. I think it's probably like a week or two before the actual event coming up.
Hell yeah.
I'm calling him. He ain't got nothing done. He got nothing done. I'm like, can you just please get one hoodie done so we can display it at the event? Just one. All we need is one. He rushed through the motherfuckers. He probably got like 10 done, and none of them was sold on there correctly. So they got strings hanging, but the customers don't know though. The customers like, oh, I'll buy that. So we at the event displaying the hoodies. Like we not really trying to sell them. We just like, okay, we got these coming out. They still bought the hoodies anyway. Thread coming off the thing. I swear to God.
I told them to?
Yeah. So we go back to the store.
They still bought them.
We go back to the store like, hey man, like we ain't gonna finish the rest of the hoodies. He like, oh, I'm gonna get them done, whatever. But he started complaining like, y'all rushing me on my order. Y'all want great stuff. Y'all want great products. Y'all can't rush me no more. We like, bro, we gave you a timeline and you said you get it done on this timeline. So I'm not rushing. Like, bro, you only got half the shit done and we still accepted that. You still got paid. Give us the rest of our shit. So he gave us the rest of our stuff. He was like, all right, next time when y'all bring these out, make sure to give me a good amount of time, blah, blah, blah.
You said that it was doable.
Yep. But he didn't already know we had shit already ordered for the next batch. All right, cool. Since you said that, we got some stuff. So we brought him some stuff up there the next couple of days. Like, all right, we need these done before Christmas, I think it was. So we just got it at the beginning of November. We gave him stuff at the beginning of November. Like, hey, we just need about 10 done. 10, I think it was like 20, matter of fact. I think about 20 hoodies done before Christmas. So he can do it again. He just stopped responding.
Oh my God, bro.
Christmas
that shit's so crazy.
That shit is nuts.
That shit's fucking crazy, nigga.
All we need is an update.
Bro, that's all nigga need, bro.
Take a picture of everything going good.
Man, even if your update was, nigga, I've been busy.
Yeah,
I ain't got to it. I plan on getting to it by boom.
Yep.
Thank you.
So now,
oh my God, I'll take that.
Now the story it's about to get crazy though.
He knows my frustrations. I have my shit.
It's nuts, bro. We go through that with a whole bunch of fears.
Nigga, a lot of people like this, bro.
I know. And you think they'd be so? This is at an actual building out by Lima and DuPont, damn near. So we at an actual real location.
Bro, that shit wild.
And so it's getting closer and closer to the time that we need the hoodies, right?
Yeah, bro.
So I'm like, you know what? I work down the street. I'm gonna just pull up on this nigga. I pulled up. I pulled up. His car wasn't there. I'm like, oh, I called him, calling his phone. I'm blowing him up. I'm like, bro, I know you ain't got nothing done because you ain't been responding. So I'm texting him. He ain't texting back. I called him maybe like 5 times, and he finally called back. Stop rushing me. Just going off. He going off on me, going nuts. older foreign dude, then they're like Philippine or whatever we're gonna call it, going off on me in his accent. And I'm like, all right, hey, we just need our shit done, or I'm coming up there, getting our shit, blah blah blah. So
sure.
we arguing on the phone. I'm at work though, so hung up. I gave him a couple days. So he said he wasn't gonna have it done in enough time. After the couple days I gave him, so like, all right, I'm gonna have it done at this time. Like he basically just pushed it back a week. So it was like damn near Christmas week. He said he's gonna have it done. So I go up there. I work at the bank, so we at the bank all day, every day. So I'm like, shit, let me just go up there one more time. I pulled up. His car is there, right? But he not answering the door. His door shut. So again, I get back to the job. I just went up there just randomly type shit. I get back to the job. I'm calling them. I'm calling them. Again, he answered the phone this time. He didn't let me call him all them other time. He just let me he probably answered on the first ring type shit. He just started going nuts. So I'm really arguing with him this time. Like, hey, I try to be nice all this time. I try to be professional, but we need our shit. But I'm going off though. You know what I mean? Like, hey, blah blah blah. Ain't calm. Yeah. So I'm like, hey, I told my manager, like, hey, I gotta go run and grab this real quick. I'll call to him. Like, I gotta grab this. So I'm gonna take a longer lunch. Man, I pulled up. I told the team what's going on. Tyler, Derek, everybody pull up. And I'm getting there, and we caused havoc in this store. Like, hey, where our shit at? Where my I'm going off on them. I'm like, you said you're gonna have this done. You ain't got nothing done. I'm ramshacking them. Where our letters at? I'm all in his cabinets and everything. Just where our shit at? You know what I mean? Where our hoodies? Where you put our shit? I'm going nuts. Tyler there too. He talking about you touch our thing. I'm gonna call the cop, and you do whatever. I'm gonna go grab a gun. So he's saying he got a gun in the back. Tyler, man, go grab it. Go get the gun. We like, go get the gun if you got the gun. Like, we heated. We pissed because we didn't, bro. You didn't have this 4 months. It's 4 months. Like, bro, what the hell going on? To communicate. Yeah, like I'm being professional as possible because I know how they view us. You know what I mean? I know how they view us as young black dudes. We gangsters, whatever. We've been called everything in the book. So at this point, I was trying to be nice. But I'm done being nice. So now it's time to get our shit. We're getting everything in here, and we're gonna get our money back. We're getting everything that we came for. So like I said, we ramshacking the place. Now he's trying to go grab a gun. So we like, Nick, go grab a gun. Like, what's up? We like arguing in his face like this. Go grab a gun type shit. Like, go get the gun. He acted like he was about to walk to the back, but then he kind of like turned right back around towards us type shit. So I ended up like, where our shit? I bust in the bathroom, and our hoodies were just sitting in the box in the bathroom. Just like they use. Just like he ain't touched them. Yep. Grab all our letters, and I counted everything out in the car. I'm like, man, we missing some shit. I go back in the store and ask them like face to face again, where the rest of our shit at? Give us our shit. I'm calling cops. So he called the cops. Cops on the phone. We on our way. I'm like, no, he got our shit. I'm trying to argue with the cops, whatever. So the cops on their way, and he talking about, yeah, you get off my property. Now he turned up. Now the cops on the way. I'm like, bro, step up, get off the porch. We're gonna beat your ass. You get off the porch. I'm dead ass serious. Got turned up. Yeah, get off the porch, bro. Come step down a little bit. We're gonna beat your ass once you off your property because he in a plaza. Yeah. Once he come from his spot, he is public. You know what I mean? Yeah. So we like, bro, we about to beat your ass. We going nuts. And I brought my knife in type shit. So I was ready just in case he did have the gun. Whatever. Just in case he did have the gun. The second time I went in there, I brought my knife. Just in case. So he was scared to come down. The cops never even came while I was there. We ended up leaving before the cops came. Yeah, bro. Yeah. They never came? They came maybe like 20 minutes later. Yeah. Yeah. But so how we handled the situation was, we got in a whole confrontation, all this shit. We had to find somebody else to do the hoodies. Took longer than expected, but we got it done. But what really was our test of our character was, we know where he stay, where we know what he drive, we know his hours. We can easily go back up there and do something to the shop. You know what I mean? Bust a window, do whatever. Okay. But we decided not to. Not to rat him out on Facebook, none of that shit. I'll tell you, I did that too. I won't even say their names. You know what I mean? Like, I just did that long ass story, went through all of that, and just to be like, take it. But in that moment, though, I feel you though. Like when that day that all y'all pull up on there, y'all on there trying to go through it, man, nigga, I know that feeling. Nigga, that shit ain't no joke, nigga. Like, man, bro, because what frustrates you the most, I feel like, I don't know, I can't speak for you, but what frustrates me the most when I've experienced it, man, damn near identical shit, is I was like, man, I'm reaching out to you and you're not responding, bro. Yeah. Like, you literally could have responded the most simplest shit. Yep. And I would have accepted it. I really would have. But the fact that I am ringing your shit, emailing your shit, and you're just ignoring my shit, yeah, that was the problem to me. Yep.
Cause now, yeah, like you said, I'm a pop up type of motherfucker. I am. Oh, I am. Nigga, I don't even hesitate with popping up.
Yeah,
like,
for real.
I roll past your business. Nigga, oh me. Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah. Hey, where he at?
Man.
Cause man, look, fuck all your little no knock to receptionists, but like at this moment, I don't give a fuck about talking to you. You know what I'm saying? Like
where the ball?
Where the man's at? You know what I'm saying? Oh, I said, no. Is he here?
Same shit.
Okay, cool. Don't even worry about it. I'm walking. You know what I'm saying? I'm proceeding. Cause I don't care. You know what I'm saying? At this point, cause it's like, bro, we business, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like I stood on business, my money good. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, you already paid.
I can really understand if my shit wasn't good. Like I really can understand it, bro. But if my shit on point, I expect yours to be, and that's business.
Yep.
That's just
especially if we agreed to it too. If we agreed to the terms,
all that, the dates, whatever, all that was agreed to, bro. Like you said, if you knew, man, you could say anything, bro. I know I said I could get it done at this time, but
I can't. You know what I mean?
Man, all that shit's understanding, bro. Yeah. Like, bro, I'm talking about all that's understanding, but what's not understanding is ignoring me.
Mm-mm.
That's not understanding, my nigga. That's not. I'll never relate with that, bro. I'll say this day I won't.
And then he trying to treat us like some peons or some black dirty boys. You know what I mean? Like they not worth my time. You gotta stop calling me. And then I'm talking about he was going off like I was nothing. You know what I mean? Like I wasn't the CEO of the business or the president of the business. Like you talking to some worker, some janitor or something. That's how he talking to us.
Nah, bro.
So it's more so like I had to remind them like, hey, we ain't going for that.
No,
I ain't going for that type of shit.
I'm glad that overall, I'm glad. Yeah, you sometimes you gotta take L's and just not even do the business with him. He gotta reap that.
Yeah.
He gonna reap what he sowed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or in that situation, he didn't sow shit. So
man, for real, he ain't sow shit.
That situation, he didn't sow shit.
He sowed some other
shit in the box. That little shit that they took at the little event, right? But other than that, though, that second box, he didn't do shit.
Man, we were so sick. We were sick as hell.
Fuck.
And it's situations like that that just test you. You know what I mean?
They do, bro.
Yeah.
They do. Because like you said, I look at those. Those are all character building moments. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You really define that about yourself because somewhat. I mean, because there's emotional attachment to it. It feels personal. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like how you gonna respond to that moment. You know what I'm saying? When shit really just ain't going as planned, shit ain't going as you want it to. Mm-hmm. And no matter how simple you might feel like it is, or it should go, it just ain't going that way.
Yeah.
And the control's in another person's hands, and you can't control that person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, how do you respond to not being able to control a person, even when you're doing business? Like I said, money's involved.
Yeah.
You just spent the money for this to come out, and it still don't come out like that.
Yeah.
And it still don't happen the way you envision it happening. You know what I'm saying?
That's a character defining moment.
It's purely character.
Yeah.
I done took plenty L's like that. And again, I look at like, man, look, I'm really a hustler. I'm a really good hustler, bro. I know how to make money. And I'm talking about the right way. Always way is the right way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't talking about making no dirty money, bro. I'm talking about real money. I can make it, so I'll take a L. Fuck it. I hate it, and I don't give a fuck. I even make cover-ups. Like you said, I didn't go bash them on social media or like I'll put bad reviews. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Nah, I ain't about to do all that. Nah, I ain't because that's not my character.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My character's strong as shit. You know what I'm saying? I just know how to maneuver with you. You know what I'm saying? And people like you. So it's like, I'm going to make a cover story for you. It's crazy. I'm going to cover you like you my nigga. Yeah, you just did me wrong. That's my character, though. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to cover you. Like, to my personal people.
I ain't sending nobody. You ain't getting no business
on my personal people, I'm going to let them know, like, nah, this nigga did this and that other. To the public eye, to the public, you know what I'm saying, perception, they'll never know.
They'll never know.
They'll never know what happened. They'll just never know. They'd be like, well, I thought you was. Oh yeah, we tried.
Yeah, like we
tried, man.
It's gonna be a little bit longer before we come up.
I got y'all, man. It's just, and sometimes you get difficulties in this type of stuff, man. Mm-hmm. It really is complicated sometimes, but I got you. We're coming. I'll keep you updated, okay?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel you, bro. It challenges you, bro. Challenges you.
It definitely do. And not only with just the business, I mean, it goes with a lot of things. You know what I mean? It may be. Even when all that, what you want to call it, the riot or the protest and all that, the girl thought I didn't like white women because I didn't come up and greet her. And I could have took the moment to realize, like, I could have really responded back angrily, but I didn't. You know what I mean? So it can happen with just about anything, those character-defining moments.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, who am I type shit. And I feel like I'm a good guy. You know what I mean? Because all of those moments, and there's way more that I could talk about.
Right.
It's more so I was like, I'm not trying to bash you because I'm wasting my energy bashing you. God gonna handle it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So I just let God handle whatever he needs to handle, and we're gonna just continue to move forward. And then even then, if you want to do business, this how you got to come now. Like this gonna be the new requirement. This gonna be the new boundary because you just fucked it up. You know what I mean? Type shit. So that's how it is.
Yeah. I really just wish, man, like on people that's out there that know y'all doing shit jobs, man, and shit business, bro. Like, I mean, withdraw your fucking. I wish y'all just withdraw yourself from the business aspect of shit, man. Like, you can't do shit. Just don't fucking accept the job, bro. Like, I really wish people would. Man, just learn transparency for real, bro.
Shit,
like,
bro.
Like, I know you want the money. You ready to use the money. You want it right now. You know what I'm saying? Force people to do down payments knowing damn well you ain't never gonna be able to complete the job. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. Times is hard, but bro, there's better ways. Always ways, bro. There's better ways to do it, my G. You know what I'm saying? Get your hustle right, bro.
Yeah, for real.
Because then you're gonna learn. You're gonna lose that. You're gonna lose them customers and them clients that really would have backed you up. A nigga like him would have backed you up. A nigga like me would have backed you up for real. Mm-hmm. That money gonna be consistent. That shit gonna be, you know what I'm saying, solid. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Every time, no late payments, no portions. Like you get what you asked for.
Yep.
It's your business, but how much is it?
Yep, here.
You got it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's gonna be a simple transaction, so I expect the same on your aspect. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, bro, I'm big on that shit, bro. I am, bro. I am, and I'm really working on that shit right now too, man. I continue to keep going more and more and more, and I think I just found a great new person too for some of my shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
I got a contact list just in case.
Okay.
People, you know what I mean? I think that's another huge thing as you get into business. Create a book of business. Create people that you contacted, what you contacted them for.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just to have that on hand type shit. And I'm trying to still organize ours, but I got a small one. You know what I mean? I got something that
should all go.
Yeah. So
and something to build off of.
Yeah, it's really something to build off of. So say if you didn't have someone, I can hit you with like 10 people right now.
There you go.
You know what I mean? I just send the contact list, You know what I mean? Exactly. Something like that to where it's like, okay, these people do screen, these people do vinyl, these people do whatever. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like everyone needs to build that. And then also whatever clients or whatever you come across, try to get down their information as well. That's something I struggle with because you get down the client's name, if you try to get them to buy something else within 3 months, they more than likely will stay a customer for life. Mm. So you get them to buy something once, follow up with something else within 3 months. They buy something within 3 months again, they're more likely going to be a customer for life. And that's what I learned with marketing. You know what I mean? That's that business shit that didn't help me back then. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, yeah, some of that stuff helped and got me a long way to where even sometimes I don't even be using it all, but I still know. So even if I don't use, I can tell you and be like, look, this is what you need to do. Right. Even though I might not use it all the time.
That's right.
But if you wanna build your business, that's exactly how you do it. That's how you scale up. When they be like, oh, you want a 10 scale, you want to exit. That's exactly how. You just keep following up with them. Yeah. Keep following up within 3 months though. Within 3 months, you can wait. All shit there.
I like that shit from my when I was an insurance agent at Allstate back when I was 21 years old.
Yeah.
I was an insurance agent and my boss. I started off as trying to sell insurance, car and auto and house insurance. Goddamn, your boy sucked. I sucked. I mean, your boy sucked ass.
He couldn't sell shit.
I couldn't sell not a damn thing, nigga. You hear me? I was trying my best too, but boy, I couldn't sell shit. So anyway, my boss loved me though, and it was because of my character. He's like, man, I ain't met nobody like you. You know what I'm saying? I'm just crazy how young I am, and he's just like just reliable, trustworthy, authentic. You know what I'm saying? Like these characteristics that I embody. You never seen them all together like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he was just like, and then the whole transparent, like all this shit was just, I've always been like that. Like, nah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm trying. There's some shit I ain't gonna be able to do, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? I was real, and I'll talk like this and everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And What he ended up doing is he ended up making a position for me. So yeah, he created a position for me. He created literally because his higher ups, he owned that business, but like the regional manager or whatever, that came in and through there was like, man, he's not producing shit.
Like get rid of him.
Get rid of him. Like he's like, he kept telling him like, y'all just looking at numbers. I know some shit is numbers, but he's bigger than that. You know what I'm saying? So he created a position called the customer service representative. And with this position, all I had to do was be me for real, bro. I'm really just calling motherfuckers to check on them. That's it. I'm calling them. And he said, just call them, see how they doing, make sure everything's okay. If they've been, if they've been having any bad experiences with, with their policy, their bills, if something they wish could do better, you know what I'm saying, shit like that. I'm calling people just for that. I'm really end up on the phone for an hour or something, just chilling, talking, and just kicking on motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Building that relationship, building that rapport.
Building a relationship. Yeah. So I learned that from them. Yeah. I remember that from them, bro. Yeah. Like having that hands-on experience with that, I did that shit for months. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then calling people, even just having and I also had to call, because I said I'm customer service, I'm also calling people about their bills, past due bills. And just anything that they say, just have to note it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't pay it because boom, boom. And then just trying to help them find ways, just trying to help them find ways to like continue to keep their, keep their policy alive, without, without it going like, can't remember the terms no more, but yeah, just keep their policy, terminated, without it getting terminated. Because there's a lot of shit you can do behind that scene. You know what I'm saying? If you were in my position, there is a lot that person can do. You know what I'm saying? To like try to save your shit. At the end of the day, though, you do got to pay. So,
we need this.
I had
number two, I can help you out.
I'm trying, but I didn't get you.
Yeah.
You ain't gave not a damn dollar, my nigga. I mean, damn, bro. I mean, your shit. But this is all that shit. Like I done used every single thing I had in my motherfucking deck, nigga. You got 2 days, my nigga. If you ain't got shit in there,
I'm cutting
shit gone. I ain't cutting it. No, this thing is systematic, so I ain't the one even gonna cut it. They gonna cut your shit off, bro.
Oh, damn.
And you can't get it back. After that, you can't get it back. You're done. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no redoing it. You know what I'm saying? So, no, I learned a lot. I just going touch base on that clientele.
Building that.
I really learned about building that.
For real.
Relationship with your clients, bro.
For real. Yeah. You got anything? We've been talking the whole time.
We've been
rocking. 1, 2, you was getting sleep in that mug. You was like,
because the same. I mean, I can relate the way, like, in my job too. It's like how I tell him too. I relate a lot to my job with like in life, because it's like it's the same with customers. Like a lot of people go into my job looking for me, bro, just because I just build relationships, bro. Like, or it's just like a lot of people coming to me like asking like, oh, what do you recommend and shit? Because it's like I'm well known in my job. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that reputation is big, because it's just like it's a dope feeling too, having people come to you, because it's just like they rely on you, like in a way, because it's like I'm trusting you, like, you know what I'm saying, I trust what you're gonna offer me, because you're not gonna give me no bullshit. You know what I'm saying, you're gonna give me the real. Because I be real as fuck with some customers. It'd be like, yeah, you had this before, and I'd be like, I ain't gonna stunt, bro. I'm not trying to sell shit to you that I've never had.
Bruh.
Or if I don't like it, I'll be like, nah. I don't like that shit. That shit nasty, bro. Like people all the time, like he said it, like people think be like, yo, he's like, your food next door, like at my job is like it's bomb and shit. Like, y'all like it? I don't. I think that shit nasty. Like to me,
oh damn.
That's what I'm saying. But I keep it real, you know what I'm saying? And they're like, why don't you like it? I'm like, maybe it's just the fact that I've been working there for 12 years.
Right.
Yeah.
So it like to me, it's just like
it tastes well dinner and it
changes. It's just it don't taste good to me. I mean, it might be cool to y'all, and there's nothing wrong with it, but it's just, to me, it ain't good. And then they'll be like, so what you like? And then I'll tell them and shit like that, you know? And not just that, but I love making my own shit, so.
Yeah.
So that's why people always ask me, like, oh, what do you use? Or this and this. And I be putting people on, bro.
You became a professional.
Yeah.
That's what they're asking. They're asking, like, yeah, I don't mind, will always be controlled. So they ask you, like, I don't know. So, give me charge to go.
Yeah, and that's why I'm saying, like, it's big on customer service, because it's just like, a lot of customers, a lot of times, because keep it a bug, like me as a customer too, that's all I want, bro. I want everything like straight up transparent, bro. Like, keep it real with me. Like,
yeah, for real.
Don't try to sell me shit for your job. Like, I get it's your job, but keep it real with me. Like, the moment you tell me some shit, Like, I'll buy it. I'm more than like 9 out of 10 times I'm gonna buy it if you keep it real with me.
Yeah, for
Even
real.
if I was like, you know what, I was feeling kind of iffy, but if you sell me on like you being real and shit, I'll buy it just because you kept it real with me.
Yeah, and that's a lot of tips a customer service need. Customer service reps or salesmen, they need them tips. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. Because it's just like I was talking about it with one of my coworkers the other day, where we went to the mall because he went to go look for some shit, and the only reason why he bought some shit was because the dude that was working behind the counter, like, was like, putting on, like, he was just like, oh, like, I'll wear this with this or I'll do this with this, and he was just like being real, you know what I'm saying, being authentic. He wasn't trying to sell shit. He was just like, me personally, he's like, oh, I don't like that, and you could just tell he was being authentic.
Yeah.
And that's all you want as a customer. Someone that's being real, not someone that's trying to sell you shit. Because anyone could lie.
Yeah.
I could be like, oh yeah, this is the best tacos you're gonna have.
Same shit.
You know what I'm saying? That's just an opinion.
Yeah. It is just opinion.
Yeah, it's just my opinion. But now you hearing me being real, like damn. So now you gonna believe me when I tell you something else, where it was like, nah, I believe this is better over here. I'm like, oh, you might be right. Because you being blunt.
Yeah, because you being,
you know
you been real the whole time, so
exactly.
why lie now?
And that's how you build relationships or connections with like your customers or people that follow you and shit. Because it's just like they know what to expect when it comes to you. Right. So it's just like even with your friendships, like if your friends need some shit or anything like that, they know if they go to you, they know what they're gonna get.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, it's like they go to him and they be like, nah, he be bullshitting sometimes. So or nah, he be lying or he be beating around the bush. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
That's
so it's
crazy.
Like, you build all that shit, not just with customers, but your friendship, in your daily life, your friendship, all that shit, bro. And it's important to be able to differentiate, like, who those people are. Because it's like, I know if I come to him, I know he's going to give me whether I like it or not. He's going to give me the ugly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the kind of people you want on your side or around you, like, in your daily mindset. Because you don't want people that's going to be like, you going to ask me, like, yo, what you think about this new design on the hat? And if I be like, oh yeah, bro, it's cold, this and this, and deep down it's like, nah, that shit's not whack. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro, that shit gonna be fired. This, and the numbers don't produce. You know what I'm saying? Nah, and it's just like I'm gonna give you the real. I don't like that. Yeah, I'm gonna just give you the real. Yeah. And if you get butthurt, then that's on you. Yep. You know what I'm saying? But you came to me for a reason. Now, if you don't like what I said, then that's a personal problem.
Yeah,
that's you know what I'm saying?
That'd be my disclosure. That'd be my little disclosure statement to motherfuckers. I'd be like, don't ask me unless you want the real answer, bro.
That's real shit. That's what I be saying too, bro.
Unless you want the answer, bro. You sure you want the answer? Because I'm about to give you the real.
About to splat you right in the face.
I'm not disrespectful. I'm not gonna disrespect you, but I'm gonna let you know how it is.
Nah, yeah.
How I feel about that shit. If I ain't fucking with it, I ain't gonna let you know.
You gotta come harder.
How it should be,
just be like, you gotta come harder.
Real shit.
Yeah, like
real shit. But I'm big on I'm always big on just trying to look for ways to improve. So I'm really gonna try to really seek advice, like giving you advice. Like, that's really my biggest angle though.
Yeah.
It's like, I ain't feeling that shit from this aspect. But look, so this is my tips though, and I'm gonna try to give you some tips.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And again, it's just my perspective. It don't make me right.
Yeah.
It don't make me wrong. You know what I'm saying? It's just you asked me, so I'm giving you my perspective.
Mm-hmm. That's what a lot of people don't understand. Exactly. Right and wrong. He giving his perspective. It's not. I'm not right. You know what I mean? Especially when I do that with people, like, I'm not right. I'm just telling you my suggestions or whatever.
You go to somebody else, it can be completely different.
Yeah, exactly.
They can literally just like as is whatever you just presented. Like, that really could be real. They really can fuck with it. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna give you my genuine breakdown though. Like, I'm gonna tell you if I fuck with it, why I fuck with it. If I don't fuck with it, why I don't fuck with it, what I feel like you could do better, that I would fuck with it.
Yep.
I would fuck with it. People like me would fuck with it if you did this.
Yep. And it's crazy because I have people ask me about certain things, and I tell them my suggestion, like, okay, I think this should happen. I think this should change right there, and this is the reason why. Break it down. You just hating.
Oh damn.
But I'm like, I'm not right though. I'm not right. Or, you're not wrong. So I'm just giving you my suggestion. You know what I mean? I'm just giving you my suggestion.
You can tell it's like hating, bro.
Yeah, like I'm not.
You know what I'm saying? You was hating. It'll come off different, right?
Yeah,
it'll come off way different. It'd be like,
it ain't really all that. You know what I mean? I'm not hating at all. Someone asked me their opinion, I give it, and it's kind of like they looking at me like, you ain't agree with me, type shit. That's how I be.
Yeah. Weirdo.
Especially when it's like, when someone asks me like, how much I sell this for? Well, based on this, and this, I think whatever you going. This is what I do. I break it down logically. If you want only a few customers sell a higher price, and a lot of customers sell a lower price. But I break it down differently that way. But that's the whole logic how I'm explaining it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why would I sell it for cheap to do that? And going nuts. Saying I'm hating because I don't think they saying I don't think they probably going.
It's not value high.
Yeah, and I'm just like, I'm not saying it's not value high, but this is what I'm telling you, knowing off business and how economics work. If you want a lot of customers, sell it cheap. If you want a lot of people to buy, sell it cheap.
It's so crazy. I had just literally, I literally just did this shit with somebody. I just did this shit with somebody with their company. I was getting a product from them, and I've had 2 previous products with them. Now this third product was different because I was more. The product was like all the other products. I probably came to them with 0 to 10% of 0 to 10%, so they had to match the other like 90 or 100. They had to do 100% of the work, right?
Yeah.
This last product I came to them with, I actually had it probably 90% finished, but I needed their touch on it.
Yeah.
Right. So, but they try to almost charge the same price as what it was when they did 100% of the work compared to them now only doing 10% of the work. And I was like, I'm gonna be real with you, bro. I don't feel comfortable paying that shit. I said, it's not me saying, it's like, look, obviously I can't do even me having this bitch 90%, then I still can't do for this other 10 because I fucking love what you do.
Yeah.
Right? You know what I'm saying? But it don't make sense for you to charge as much as the ones that I had no like damn 0 to 10% of you know what I mean, of an involvement with, and you almost pretty much had to come up with the shit yourself compared to me just coming to you and just needing a little dazzle from you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You got to do better with your pricing. And I gave my advice. I'm like, what I even thought it should be worth. You know what I'm saying? And they actually rocked with me. They actually,
you know what?
Transparent like that. They matched me, bro. Mm-hmm. And it was like, okay, well, how much you feel like it? I told them, I was like, on some real shit based off this, I'm gonna be charged this much, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Somebody come and they literally told me like, well, you know what? A lot of that got to do with nobody ever came to me like that. They appreciated that I even came to them like that. I stopped it from, you know what I mean? Instead of just making a transaction, whatever. The fact that I stopped them and let them know like they never had that experience before. You know what I'm saying? It was like, man, I'm just so used to being creative and getting used to doing the 100 to 90% of the job,
doing everything.
That even when somebody come to me to just do a touch up 10% of it, I never thought about like, damn, what would my price be for that?
Yeah. So you was opening up the door. You opened up the door for them.
Exactly. So
open up the door for them.
Look what happened when I did that. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And a lot of the times too, you gotta realize too, like depends where you are in the aspect of like your product or anything. It's just like you want quality over quantity or quantity over quality.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's why I came to that 10%. I needed him for that 10% because I love his quality. You know what I'm saying? And I just knew his 10%, that his touch
was gonna make it over the top.
Would make it what it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? Would make this it would make what my vision is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He does a really good job of meeting my vision. Like I said, them two, I just gave him my ideas, but it's like somebody explaining something, and there was nothing. I didn't have no. It was almost like turning words or a false message into actual
vision.
Yeah, vision, right? Yeah. Whereas, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's tough. Like you did that. Yeah. And honestly, sometimes I love when you give people like you have a voice clip or like or a talk or words, and then you get them a vision, and they shit even comes out better than your vision.
Or better than the talk you was giving them.
Yeah. And I'm like, damn. Yeah, that's why you love it. People like, I could do that. You know what I'm saying? That's how I felt about that individual. Like he excels with my expectations. Yeah. The last 2 times I feel like he excelled my expectations.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, that's why I'm coming for this 10%. I'm like, you gonna take this bitch up or not?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like exactly. I already got this motherfucker right here. Yeah. I can just it's not it.
Yeah.
It's not it. So to the regular eye, they might be like, oh, that bitch hard. Nah.
He about
to make this bitch
hard.
You know what I'm saying? This bitch about to go up there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So yeah, that was just a really cool. I love how that played out, and just the respect we got for one another, just to be able to even have that type of conversation, and then the result. Yeah, just from being transparent, bro. Mm-hmm. That was awesome. I would anybody out there, bro. You just be transparent, bro. Yeah. So even if you're a customer, you can be honest with people, bro.
Okay.
Some people might take it personal. I'm glad he didn't take it personal. Because some people could have took that personal.
Could have took a straight person.
Damn, nigga. So I'm not worth this. Like you said, nigga could take it like he can take it like that.
Yeah, for real.
He really could have.
Someone
trying to say?
Somebody else probably would have said that too.
Man, he could have. And they're not wrong for taking it that way, but come on, bro. Just for anybody out there, if somebody criticize your work, bro, don't try not to take it personal. Try to really understand that perspective. Because I can guarantee, not everybody views it like that person.
Yeah.
But some other people are going to view it like that person.
Yeah.
Right? You know what I'm saying? Somebody else got that same particular perspective. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever they're gonna tell you, take it, bro. It's some feedback you can feed off of. If you want to implement it, you can. If you don't want to, you don't have to. But at least, you know what I'm saying, at least give it an ear. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I'll be all ears to shit, bro. Even when I know I ain't about to do it, listen though.
Yeah, for real.
You know what I mean?
I definitely feel that.
Shit. Anybody else got something? My fault.
It's dinner going 3 hours. What time is it? It's about to be 11. I gotta go. I gotta go.
That's cool. Hey, yeah. Something we always do, man. Have our guests leave people with something.
All right.
Leave. So go ahead and look at the camera, man. Leave them with something, man. What you wanna?
Yeah. Before I leave them with something, man, I forgot my wristbands. I want to bring y'all a sticker and a wristband. So next time I see y'all, I'm gonna bring y'all a wristband.
Oh, that's love, bro.
Oh shit! It's the first time somebody came on with something. Okay. Okay. Said somebody came on with something for us. That's hard. We love these.
Yeah. Hey, next time I see, like I said, next time I see you, I'm gonna give y'all a wristband too.
Gratitude, bro.
Appreciate it all.
Black and white stickers for y'all.
Thank you, my bro.
You, brother.
No problem here. Again, thank y'all for having me on the show.
I love this, man. I
appreciate it.
Love y'all
just gratitude, bro.
Yeah, man. I want you to give us some cool stickers, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put these on like photo or something. But what I was gonna say was,
leave something for the people.
Leave something for the people. I think I also wanted to just because we were talking about bigger than us. If you want to, just real quick touch bases on like something you guys are maybe working towards. You know what I'm saying? Something that you got for the future. Because I don't think that's one thing we really didn't talk about.
Okay.
The future, we kind of went to the backstory of it, right? And and where we at right now. But then like, what's some plans for the future with bigger than us? And then from there, you can leave them with some gems that you might want to leave the younger people or just people in general, all right?
Okay, bet.
Right there.
All right, so I'm telling you, when I talk about what we got planned, we might be here for a whole another 3 hours. So I ain't gonna lie to you.
Okay, well,
because it's hard, but
do what you got to
get it out the way.
I don't care. Do what you got to do.
Bigger than us.
People to know what's going on.
BTU.
Yeah.
We got some lofty goals. We got some real lofty goals. One, we're trying to get a building so we can have some type of central.
That's what's up, bro.
Yeah, so we have some type of central location to meet.
That's what's up.
But
that'd be dope.
The things that we do during our meetings, so we
every Sunday.
Book club every Sunday and Wednesday we meet.
Oh,
book
and Wednesday.
Club. Yep. So we got a book club. We read. Right now we're in the midst of reading How to Win Friends and Influence People. But we didn't read. Yeah, we didn't read maybe like 8 books, Black Business Secrets with each other. So we trying to open up this.
That's powerful, bro.
We trying to open up this to the community. You know.
Yeah, bro.
We trying to turn.
That's some good shit that y'all should share that. Like, y'all do that.
That's why we need to build. We need like a central location. Yeah, so
y'all got book club going on.
Yeah, with that being said, we trying to create a membership. We trying to create a BTU community. So it won't just be us core members. It'll be the public. But it will cost to be a part of this because we're not only gonna offer the book club.
Yeah,
we're gonna offer. We're trying to go to different places to where we get discounts. Different events, you're gonna get discounts. We already tested it out. We already tried it out previously, early this year. Someone's having a networking event. Like, hey, we got our BTU community. We're gonna bring about 15 people. What you know what I mean? What's going on? And he shot us a discount, our own promo code, all type of stuff. So I know it could work. So like I said, not only the book club, discount, social gatherings, award ceremony. We're trying to bring this whole community together. And on top of that, the main thing that we want to become is a resource group.
There we go.
So we want to give our resources to everybody.
Okay.
Which we go out, find it all, and it's companies hit us up all the time. Parkview just hit us up. Hey, y'all know any kids that go to East Allen County? They get free fruits and vegetables for the next whatever days. You know what I mean? So we going out trying to find people who got it. But if we already got like the group right here.
You got them.
You know what I mean? We just be like, look, East Allen County.
Yeah.
Here. You know what I mean? Anybody need help with the electric? Brightpoint. You know what I mean? So we can already have our group. So that's what we're trying to develop here in the future. We're trying to become Black Pantherish. You know what I mean?
I got you.
You know what I mean? That's what they are a resource group.
For y'all youngs that be watching this that don't know who the Black Panthers are, please do your research on the Black Panthers. We're not talking about the
Marvel
T'Challa,
movie. Yeah, the Marvel movie.
No. Yeah, we're not talking. No, real talk, man, because we're not, bro. Right. When you look up, and don't look up Black Panther, look up Black Panther Party.
Yes.
And then when you look at Black Panther Party in that particular aspect, you'll see they had a lot of different sections in Chicago, you know, and in Los Angeles. Really look up the Los Angeles one, because that was like where it started. And just dive into that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for real.
Dive into that and really put yourself on, because what they did on trying to bring their community together and the success that they had it before being corrupted was fucking phenomenal.
It was crazy.
The programs that they put together, the food programs that they put together, bro. The programs they put together for the addicts out there, like, you know, they was doing they fucking thing, bro.
They was going crazy.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. The way they had people committed like that, bro, and dedicated, like, man.
Yeah, I read the story.
I love Black Panther.
I read the story where they had the nurses going to work during the day and then turning around and then helping the Black Panther Party.
Bro, you
after
hear me?
They got off
do
work.
the same thing.
Do the same thing.
Do the same thing. Literally leaving work to do the same work, almost on an internship type shit.
Yeah.
Because they weren't really getting paid for it, but because you're committed to the betterment of your people, that was the commitment. That was the it for the Black Panther Party. It was all about the people, but it was nothing else, bro.
Exactly,
I'm trying to make sure my people are better and that we're together.
Yeah.
Whatever it's gonna take to keep us together and doing better, I'm there. And it had nothing to do with fucking money.
Yep.
It was what it was, bro.
And that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to create better people. That's what we're trying to do within this BTU community group. So that's the future plans.
That's my aim. And I love that. That's the thing with the always ways. Like, it's all just diving into the mindset. It's an aim at the mentality, make you a thinker.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because when you become a thinker, then you can do, you know what I'm saying? You can
do a lot.
Unlimited to what you can do.
You can
start
do
thinking
a whole
beyond
bunch.
Just what you're, you know, what is it called? Thinking beyond what you're, used to conforming to, or the traditions of the world. The traditions. Think beyond the traditions and start thinking within self, learning thyself, and learning those around you, and then learning how to, like, get to where you really want to go. You know, it's always ways. You know what I'm saying?
Always ways.
Always ways. Yeah. So, is there anything else you want to share off that too?
Like I said,
awesome,
creating better people, becoming that resource group.
Yeah, resource group.
Getting that building. That's the future plans.
Okay.
And then trying to think of some nuggets. I got a lot to say.
Okay, do it. Yeah. Drop some gems on them.
Yeah.
We love the gems.
I mean, for one, the one most important gem is who you living for.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Are you living for yourself?
Okay.
Who gonna be satisfied when you in that casket?
Okay.
Yeah. So that's a huge one. A lot of people that I grew up with, or even y'all, be like, man, this person, I got to do this for this person. You know what I mean? I got to do this for such and such. And it's kind of like, what about you?
Right.
Not on some selfish tip, but at the same time, we all got our own dreams and whatever satisfy us. A lot of people live their whole life and not live for them.
There you go.
You know what I mean? So it's time to live for yourself. Even if that's a small little vacation, or if that's helping out somebody. Yeah. Whatever living for yourself is, that's what you got to do. That's live for yourself from here on out. And like I said, it doesn't necessarily have to be selfish. Everyone has a story. Make sure you tell it. Make sure you tell your story, because
I like that for real.
Someone else tell your story, it ain't your story anymore. It's not your story. So
I always be thinking about that when I be watching them. Anytime you got those autobiography books, or even like the movies, like you know how they had Notorious B.I.G. I'm like,
did he really do all that?
Man, you gotta have that perspective. Like, it's almost somewhat, there's entertainment involved. Yep. There's gonna be some it's not the word, it's not sarcasm, but it's almost like hyperbole.
I know what you're trying to say though. Like, it's just blowing out proportion.
Hyperbolic. There we go.
It's blowing out
proportion. A lot of hyperbolic shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That they just trying to, you know what I'm saying? Because they're trying to get views. You know what I'm saying? So you know that, but so I always wondered that. But I always think like that, bro. Like, man, get your story out there, bro. That's what this is kind of. He's able to get his story out there. Ain't nobody, when y'all come watch this, or anybody, and he shares, this is from his fucking mouth. You know what I'm saying? Nobody could have been like, yo, Hey, I'll tell you what, hey, Rell used to be, you know what I'm saying, involved with gangs. That's probably how they would just word it.
Yeah.
And now look how that sounds. But you see how he broke it down though earlier on the segment though.
Yeah.
He wasn't technically involved as the family. And then he had a brother in his motherfucking corner, or a brother like trying to keep him away from that shit and keep him on the sports aspect. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. But if he didn't tell his story, it might not get told that way.
Yeah, so
I like that a lot, bro. That you say that. Tell your story.
So yeah, everyone got a story. Make sure you tell it. Real. And just keep going. I mean, the secret to success is consistency. That's it. Just keep going, bro.
Straight up.
Just keep going.
I say consistency and perseverance.
Yeah, persevere. Yep, you got to.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because like you got the consistency for sure. You have to. But you could consistently be doing the wrong shit.
You could, yeah. What J. Cole say? It's like, I came a long way, but the bad news is I went the wrong way.
Oh! He went crazy. That nigga consistently fucking up. He was consistently going down the bad. Man, that was a hard one.
Yeah, that bar was crazy.
That bar was crazy. I'm always like,
man.
Every time I turn my neck on that line. But yeah, so then, like I said, that persistence, man. Like, don't give up, man.
Don't give up, man. Yeah, had that destination at the end. Had a destination at the end, you know. And I think what's gonna take you real far, y'all here listening, get a team. Get a solid team. Without a team,
man, we talking
don't
about
go
that.
far.
We've had segments on that one.
You do not go far.
Real shit. You need that.
You need that. You need a team.
You need a team, bro. Yeah. Like, ain't no such thing as doing that shit alone, G.
You can't meet that one person who's successful by themselves. You can't.
Nope.
It's impossible. I
already said that, bro. I said, no lie. And I said this shit and I mean this shit. And I said this to bro. And I stand on this. I said, anybody that come up to me or anybody I ever meet, and they swear to me that they did it alone, I already don't fuck with you. Because you lying, bro. Yeah. You lying, bro. Mm-hmm. You lying,
and you ain't giving your team credit.
You didn't do it alone.
Yeah,
like you did. Credit. Where you at right now? You got here all the way by yourself. And I'm a motherfucker that's extremely hands-on. I can still say I did not do this alone.
Nope. You can't.
You know what I'm saying? There's so much behind the scenes help, nigga.
You just can't do it.
It's unreal. Yeah, it's unreal. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's unreal.
It is.
I'm sorry. It's unreal. There's not enough time in the day to do it alone.
Real shit. Nope.
That's really what come down to me. Ain't enough time in the day to do it alone.
Nope.
You need that. You know what I'm saying? If you did it alone, you know what? You will never see success by the time you die.
Yep.
I believe that because you don't have enough time in the day to complete the task. How one person gonna satisfy 1 million people?
Damn.
How one person gonna know how to satisfy 1 million people? But yeah, go ahead, man.
Yeah, for real. But those really the nuggets. That team gonna take you far. That team you go fast alone, but you go far with a team.
Mm-hmm.
Team, stay consistent.
Live for you and tell your
story.
Yep, those are 4 things.
Yep.
The 4 things. Yep, but I'll shout out BTU. So you can find us on all social media.
Yeah.
Bigger Than Us Inc.
Yep.
On Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram. If you want to email us, it's BTU@BiggerThanUsInc. We bought the domain, so you'll find us there, BTU Inc. Yeah, Bigger Than Us Inc. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's another huge thing. I mean, business is wide. It's a lot we can talk about. Definitely need to own your intellectual property. You know what I mean? Everything that has to do with your name, even if it's not really your name, like Always Waves, you can say always own that. You know what I mean? Anything close, you want to start owning all these intellectual properties. Even though we don't own a whole bunch, we just own the one. But I found out that people was gonna try to get real close because it's like 4 to 5 businesses now that's called It's Bigger Than Us, It's Bigger Than Me, all type of just, you know what I mean? Just anything close to what we had came up with. But when we first searched this name, there's only one company in Texas. Now it's about 10 people. Now it's about 10 companies with this name that's close to ours. You know what I mean? So you gotta start buying intellectual property. You know what I mean? Because you're not the only one thinking your ideas.
Real shit.
It's like the earth got it. It's like the globe.
Are you talking about the trademark?
Yeah. So it's kind of like.
What do you?
So it's different. It's different levels. So you can buy a domain. You can buy a domain. So meaning like, okay, you come up with your name, and trademarking is just another step of security, right? So if you register your business with
trademarking, as far as my knowledge goes, is trademarking is actually to where it cannot be used at all.
At all. So trademarking is nationally. It's nationally, right? But if you register with your state, so if you register Always Ways with the state, LLC, whatever, no one in the state can use that name. Even if they try to type it in, it's gonna say name unavailable. So that's what's gonna happen. Trademark is someone probably using it in California. You can be, hey, I got this trademark. Give my name back. Blah blah blah. And they can still try to use it. You know what I mean? Because they can't really. They don't know what's going on in Indiana. But when you get your name registered with the state, your business registered with the state, they can't. No one can use it, right? So then you can move up to trademarking. But buying a domain is online, right? You can have a trademark, but if you ain't got the name online, you know what I mean? Like someone gonna own Always Ways online already. You should search that up in just in case, because someone already owned bigger than us. That's what I had to add the ink at the end. So it's kind of like you want to start buying them domains, which is you just buying the website. Basically, you just buying the name to create a website. So like Facebook.com, that's a domain. You know, Instagram.com, that's a domain. So it's kind of like you want to start buying stuff.
That was actually my first step.
Yeah, you want to start buying those names.
That was actually was my like that was my like. I was like, oh my god, like
I did this shit. There's some businesses, yeah.
No, I just like I knew this was the right lane.
Oh yeah.
When I searched the domains and I typed alwaysways.com, I had to put no numbers.
Oh yeah, no, nothing
like
extra.
Like, even like how you said ink or
yep.
I did nothing. It was like it's right now. It's alwaysways.com.
Yep.
That's my domain. I was like,
yeah, this shit tight.
This shit was waiting. Yeah, I was waiting on me.
Yeah, wait, no, yeah. Cause we try to get beat.
Bro. Yeah, was waiting on me because there was nobody ever thought about this.
Yeah, type shit.
That's how I felt. So I did. That was actually my first. I did that before, like about a year and a half ago.
Yep. So that's a domain. That's intellectual property. Yep. And then we try to get BTU.com, but somebody got that. You know what I mean? So it's kind of a lot of. But BTU stands for a whole bunch of stuff. It's energy. It's colleges.
Right.
You know what I mean? So anyone can grab
it. It is huge though.
Yeah. So
that is very huge.
So yep. So intellectual property.
I hate that shit with fucking there's a fucking IG account that's always ways.
Yep.
0 followers, 0 following.
Just wasted the name. Just down the drain type shit.
Bro, lame as fuck, bro.
So yep. So make sure you get your intellectual property if you got something. But yeah, that's all that though. Yeah, followers bigger than us ink.
Bigger than us. Man, y'all hear Rell, man. Rello, man.
Yeah.
We love you, bro. We appreciate you. We appreciate all you and your team do.
Yeah, thank you.
For real.
I knew that was gonna happen.
Yeah.
And I knew I was gonna learn some shit I didn't even know that, you know what I'm saying, you got going on.
Mm-hmm.
Learning about you as a character and as a person, you know what I'm saying? That shit was I appreciate that, and I appreciate you coming on, express yourself and expressing yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's the purpose of this, bro. That's why we don't have too much what is it called? Predetermined ways to do it or go about this shit.
Yeah, scripted, bro.
Start and just go, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So hey, if you like this shit, man, go ahead and hit that like button, man.
Yes, sir.
If you got a moment, comment. If you care or if there's somebody you care about, you feel could benefit from this content,